Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Making it to Wednesday is a win in itself, and Dunkin' thinks you deserve a reward. That's why every Wednesday, now through December, Dunkin' Rewards members get a free donut with drink purchase. So whether you like your midweek pick-me-ups oozing with chocolate or filled with jelly, it's on us, because you deserve it. Save time and order ahead on the app with Dunkin' Rewards. Not a member? Join today. America runs on Dunkin'. Limit one classic donut per member per Wednesday. Terms and exclusions may apply. Participation may vary. Offer ends 12/27/2023.
We all know a guy who only occasionally shaves for big occasions, and it's because that occasional shave really hurts. It's the time of year for big occasions, and yet there he is, suffering with that cheap drugstore razor. Let's help him out. Henson Shaving's line of razors, built with aerospace precision, deliver a smooth shave your dad, brother, and even son can enjoy, eventually. With replacement blades just 10 cents each, you'll buy it once, and they'll use it for life. How's that for the perfect gift? Celebrate with 100 free blades on your first purchase, and no subscription headaches. HensonShaving.com/holiday.
Feel the whoa with Listerine at BJ's. You can save $2.50 now on Listerine products like Total Care Anti-Cavity Fluoride Fresh Mint Mouthwash or Cool Mint Pocket Packs Fresh Breath Strips at your nearest BJ's location. Experience the feeling of a million germs zapped in seconds with Listerine. Discount available through December 24th. Save now, only at BJ's.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Welcome to Jan Exhausted. I'm Chris.
Rich.
I'm Jess.
And since last we left, we are minus one friend.
Oh.
I guess he was the funny one. I don't know. I didn't watch it. You guys did. Matthew Perry found dead in a hot tub. Allegedly no illegal drugs found in the home. But yeah,
okay, but does that really mean anything?
Well, he's a 52-year-old guy. 52-year-old guys don't just drop dead. This isn't the 1950s anymore.
I don't know. They said he was playing pickleball, which I don't know what the fuck pickleball is. Probably some bullshit Hollywood thing that's like, oh, it's some new stuff that we're all going to do. But I mean, if he was doing some physical exercise, there is a possibility at 52, a former cocaine addict, heavy drinker, and prescription drug user could have a heart attack after some strenuous exercise.
Well, for me,
just say it.
For me, it's more doing that and then sitting in the hot tub. Yes, like that could make your heart go, "What's going on right now?"
Oh, absolutely. Anyone with a heart condition has been told be careful about heat, et cetera, all that shit. I mean, I don't know. This is just speculation on my part.
Well, even if you don't have a heart condition, you are not supposed to sit in a hot tub for more than like a half an hour. Like, it is not good for your insides.
Oh, I'm glad I've only been in a hot tub like 3 times, and I was really drunk, so my insides were pickled already. So
right,
my insides were like, we ain't worried about the hot tub. It's the poison he's pouring on us that's got us worried.
Yeah, it's what he did before he got in the hot tub.
The hot tub, yeah, and the fucking hose beast he's going to stick his dick in when he gets out that we're worried about. That's what we're worried.
His dick should be far scareder. Yeah,
but okay, friends. I mean, it's well-worn carpet on this podcast over the years. You know, we have a former co-host who half a dozen times at least has announced, I've seen every episode of that show. I maintain, I don't know how you were straight in the 90s and didn't at least stop when you're channel surfing and see them permanent titty hard-ons that fucking Jennifer Aniston had. But ironically, I think what I like Matthew Perry the most from isn't even a fucking movie or television show. He voiced one of the fucking best characters in Fallout New Vegas. And the way he got that job was that he played Fallout 3, the game that preceded it, when it came out, to the point where he like developed carpal tunnel. So he said that in an interview, and the designers of Fallout, Bethesda, contacted him and were like, would you like to voice a character in the game? And he's like, yeah. And like, he's kind of the catalyst for what kicks off the entire fucking story of the game. And it's a pretty interesting character. And I mean, if you played the Fallout universe, you know, it's nutty anyways, but he's a pretty interesting character in it. And then that movie he was in with Selma Hayek. I can't remember the name of it. I know it came out in the 90s.
Fools Rush In. Don't ask me why the fuck I know that one.
Because Selma Hayek's in it, in them tits, you don't forget. Okay, I'm just, or that ass, or thighs, or anything else on that woman.
When you brought up a point, you know why I didn't? If the friends were perhaps maybe Latin, Arabic, black, probably would have gotten me more to in the 90s, gotten me to stop. Like, hey, look, it's a bunch of chicks with flat asses. Let me stop here. Says nobody.
I'm just saying, Jennifer Aniston don't have flat ass. I've seen her naked. It ain't big, but it's bulbous. It's round.
No one was looking at her on Friends for her ass.
I'm saying.
Well, I mean, once I got done looking at her tits, I checked out her ass. Yeah.
I'm like the brothers. You don't need to be able to put a drink on it. That's just personal preference.
No, I got you. It's like I said, man. It's like with Seinfeld. Seinfeld never got much play in my household because I was raised for the most part by 3 women, and when I wasn't there and I was in state homes. You want to take a guess the racial makeup of most fucking youth homes in the city of Detroit in the 80s and 90s?
You and a bunch of Jews.
I didn't have a say on what I watched on TV, okay? You know what my say was? Can I not get my ass beat and watch this fucking show? Okay, that's the say I was allowed to have.
You and a bunch of Jews and Asians. Am I correct?
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
No, trust me.
It was like Harvard. There's a bunch of Jews and Asians and me. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it was.
Which you, by the way, you have tainted my Seinfeld filter because now they got cable again for football season. Comedy Central apparently has. That's all they do now. They run Seinfeld and The Office. It's the 2 shows that are always on. But I do watch Seinfeld now, and I'm like, this is some white shit. However, I think it's funny, and I'm like, whatever. I am part white, so who cares?
But I like how the podcast has gone on over the decade. It's like. I am part Lebanese. Now I'm part white. So, I can like some of that.
Sometimes you got to embrace the inner honky.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest fucking thing with the Matthew Perry story is that everyone's kind of shocked. But to be honest, I think they're more shocked because of how young he was, not that he was the first to go. Let's be honest. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but when they did that Friends reunion and Earl watched it and was talking about it, he said Matthew Perry was the one that looked the worst out of everybody. And I've seen since he's died, I've seen little news clips and stuff, and they show pictures of that reunion, and he does look awfully fucking haggard.
Drugs and alcohol will beat the fuck out of you. He's the only one that had a substance abuse problem for.
But John Daly smokes and drinks while playing fucking golf and doesn't look that disheveled as Matthew Perry did at a fucking reunion where supposedly he was clean. Now are you picking up what I'm laying down? Like, supposedly he's clean and he looks like he hasn't slept in 3 days and dresses like he hasn't slept or showered in 3 days? Yeah, come on now.
Well, to John Daly's defense, I will make the point that, yes, while he treats his body like an amusement park, he is also on the golf course every fucking day. Like, he is doing a physical thing while he is doing what he's doing. Whereas, not sure, in Matthew Perry's case, you don't hit the treadmill, you don't have to fucking do shit.
I don't know. Like I said, pure speculation on my part. Pictures I've seen of him that they've shown that were supposedly taken in the last couple years. I'm not talking about a disheveled appearance. I'm talking about homeboy looks like he's fighting for his last breath during the picture. That's what I'm talking about. And as someone has seen that in the mirror before, that's not good. So,
for me, I was not surprised. The age, but just knowing what I knew about the dude, that for at least 30 years he's been battling booze, pills, and coke. I was not surprised. My initial thing was well, dude's heart finally gave out.
That's what I mean, have they released the official cause of death yet? Like the autopsy?
No, it has been deferred, which means they're waiting on toxicology.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, then it's all speculation at this point.
No, I mean, you gotta I'm speaking to the choir here, Rich. I forget who I was telling somebody last week, you can get away to 40 with not taking care of yourself. But I was telling someone I was telling someone because I didn't. Everyone was like, "Oh, I was Florida." I was like, I had a good time, but not I said I can remember the whole trip this year, and I was saying I cannot. If I do between 40 and 50 what I did between 20 and 30, it's going to be bad times. Just because the human body.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, by 40, you gotta right the ship. You gotta start. If you have been in amusement park mode, if by between 40 and 50 you are not righting the ship, you're gonna have a bad time. And
look, I can tell you flat out that also, if you are the type of person who comes from an environment where, they act like every birthday you just walked on water because it's a miracle that you made it another year. Yeah, you're a piece of shit, and you're raising a human being that's going to be is going to treat himself like shit or herself like shit, and probably be a piece of shit for a long time too. So thank you for that. Just throw that in there.
So yeah, you guys are the Friends people.
I've seen all of them. I've watched it all the way through. It was a good show.
I mean, I think I've probably seen all the Friends episodes. I don't know if someone who's a Friends historian, is that a thing? I don't know. I saw something. There's porn historians, so there's probably Friend historians. Or Friends historians. If they could be then there was one episode where this happened, I could probably be like, yeah, I remember that. But I maintain Friends was not the people who don't like Friends assume a lot about the people who tolerated the show Friends. I guess that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are like, oh, you watch Friends? Oh, you must be a huge fan. No, dude. It's like fucking The Big Bang Theory. It's something to put on in the background, so I'm not sitting in silence.
Yeah, I'm not. I was never obsessed with it. It was just if it was on and I was channel surfing, it would sometimes hold my attention.
But I mean, because it is 2023, and because we have the internet, and because fucking assholes are drawn to the internet like moths to a flame, I started seeing such galaxy brain takes as, if you're upset about a celebrity like Matthew Perry dying, unfriend me now. And I'm like, really? You can't even fucking wait till next year to start the shit again over fucking the election? You got to do it over a dead motherfucker from Friends? I hate people. Let it all burn. It to the ground. Let's do it.
Really? I mean,
I couldn't believe it, dude. I'm like, are you serious? And they're not joking. I'm like, this is nuts, dude. So tell me again why I should care about anyone who doesn't care about me. When people will invent fucking reasons to go to war with their own family and friends. This is the world we live in. Now tell me how hopeful you are so I can laugh at you.
Hey, on a tiny amount of hope, did y'all know that Matthew Perry had a sober living house?
Yeah, he turned one of his old homes into it.
That was one of the things I found out through people mourning a celebrity online. That he'd actually done a lot for trying to help addicts and stuff. So, yeah, sure.
And you can't say the man didn't try. Wasn't it 15 times he'd been in rehab?
Yes, multiple times.
I have no idea if it's 15 times, but I know that most people go more than once.
I know the figure I heard was something teen times, which is well, at least he was trying.
He was. I don't know. I'll be interested to see what his toxicology report comes back as.
Like I said, 15 times definitely isn't. It's more than court ordered.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the other stupid thing about this situation. Okay, so dropping in the comment sections about this story online, not a good idea, but hey, fuck it. I have a podcast to fucking do, right? Apparently there's this big fucking theory that he was a frequent flyer at Epstein Island, and it's does anybody have any proof of that, or is everybody just walking around talking shit about a dead guy? And this is why I'm kind of unplugging slowly from everything, because I'm tired of this shit. Nobody can just live or die. They have to be painted as a Christ-like savior or the devil themselves. And I'm sick of it. I mean, I think we've had this conversation on this show before. I know we've had it off the air. Just because you went to Epstein Island doesn't mean you were fucking children. Because guess what? Rich people hang out with other rich people. You got a lot of billionaires hanging out with your broke ass? No? Well, it's like that all over the place. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I don't even care that it's Matthew Perry. It could be Joe Blow from down the street. It's this immediate, they died, we either fucking give them sainthood or we cast them as the devil himself. And I am sick of it.
Oh yeah, did you hear that they wanted to have a storyline where Chandler cheated on Monica, but he said no. Because it would have ruined the show. That was a stand he took.
Well, it's from one show you hardly ever watched to a show you've never watched. there was a character in Game of Thrones who was like very much older than another character. Like we're probably talking Davos was that actor's got to be in his 60s, and the actor that played Missandei is in her 20s. Wouldn't you say, Jess?
Yes.
Yeah, she's young, and they wanted to I guess have his character and her character hook up, and he was like, no, that don't even make sense. Like, there's a war going on, and I'm gonna and my character is embroiled in or not embroiled, but embedded with the top people, and there's a war involving the entire country going on, and I'm gonna go chase some 20-something year old tail. No, that doesn't make sense. So that happens more than probably people think, and I think nowadays in the world we live in, where it doesn't matter what you do, it's just what you say and what you post online. That type of refusal to do something like that is just an excuse to virtue signal. That's really all it is. And here's the sick thing. It's not even him. It's not even Matthew Perry virtue signaling about himself going, yeah, they asked me to cheat on Monica. They were going to write a storyline. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Blah, 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 blah. It wasn't him. It was his co-stars, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So there you go. It's tiresome. And I mean, I get it. When people die, death makes angels of us all. All you have to do is look at the morons in my family to see that. But Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, it is ridiculous how it really is the tyranny of the minority. Like, normal people on the bell curve cannot have a conversation online because the idiots on the fucking fringes of the bell curve are making the loudest noise and just screaming and shouting over everybody. And this is just a case where I'm just like, I hate everybody in this situation. 52-year-old man dropped dead in a hot tub. And there's people, yeah, look at you, bitch. I saw your fucking profile picture. Yeah, you probably fucked children. Why don't you go fuck a child and under the guise of reading them a story at this? And I'm just like, over a cast member of Friends dying. This is the world we're in.
I haven't seen any of that.
Would you like the links on Facebook? I'll send them to you. I'll post them on the fucking page for the show. I don't give a fuck. Go troll these fuckers.
Was not at all me questioning you and whether or not you've seen it. I have seen the internet. I have no reason to believe that that wouldn't be out there. I guess I'm just not reading comments anymore.
Yeah, I stopped reading those years ago.
I mean, yeah. Every time I wander down the comment section, I'm like, that's why I don't do this.
I have seen in my, you were talking about your people talking conspiracies and Epstein's Island and all that. On my side of the conspiracy world, people are talking about it's because he was vaccinated. Never mind the drugs. It was the vaccine.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. When a younger guy, and by younger, I guess it shows my age, anyone under 60, something happens with their heart in the last few years, that's one of the things that comes to my mind. Like when LeBron James kid a few months ago just had a heart attack. First thing I thought of was like, 18-year-olds just don't have heart attacks. Dude, I don't follow minor league hockey like I used to, but there's a significant amount, like not an insignificant amount is what I'm saying, of young hockey players dropping dead of heart attacks. Now, stop and think that through before you make a comment. Where do most minor league hockey teams play? This is not a rhetorical question. I require an answer. Canada.
You go. What was Canada's stance on vaccination during the pandemic?
Get vaccinated or die.
Or get the fuck out of our country.
Yeah.
You can't come or go, et cetera, et cetera. Oh. And here's the bitch of it. I'm not saying there's a connection, but I'm told to shut up and I'm yelled at when I point out that, has anyone even looked to see if there's a connection? You need to shut him up. Shut him up now. That's what I get. So here's my question. People like us, what are we supposed to do? Because if it is vaccinations that are fucking giving people heart attacks, they're never going to admit it. Not while we're still breathing. What is there to do?
Not get it?
Yeah.
Or wait to die. And I don't mean like we're all dying in that Sylvia Plath. We're dying the minute we're born. I mean, I had a little twinge in my chest. Is this it for the rest of your life? But hey, they made record profits on that shit. So for them.
Did you see that commercial I sent you guys in the chat? I saw it watching football and I was like, It's got John Legend, Travis Kelce, Martha Stewart, and two people I don't know because I'm getting older. And it's a commercial for COVID shots. And the only person in that commercial that was at risk that they should actually be was Martha Stewart. because she's over 70. Everybody else is like, nobody in this commercial is at risk, especially not the guy who's in top physical form and under fucking 40.
So I would just like to take a minor issue here with that argument. To say that they should get the shot because they're at risk would be implying that the shot actually does something.
Buzzing.
I don't think the shot does anything. I think we've seen time and time again that the shot doesn't do one thing to help prevent. You can say, well, it would have been a lot worse. Well, you have no way to know that. How do you know it's not a lot worse because you got it? No one knows. You really don't know.
And you know what sucks? I brought this point up to my nephew today. You know what sucks about all this? This is really giving vaccines a bad name, because vaccines overall are a good thing. Just bring up the point to him. I was like, you know, no one gets polio anymore. You know how no one gets whooping cough anymore. No one gets smallpox anymore. That's vaccines. But because now they've given us this thing that they've called a quote unquote vaccine and it doesn't fucking work, now we're going to fucking stigmatize them and we're going to bring this dumb shit back.
I've seen a lot of people talk about that. I've seen a lot of articles written about how the vaccination rate for school-age kids has gone down by large percentage points. Now, I say that, like, please understand, we're talking about, like, it was like 97% of kids were vaccinated, and now it's like 92%. But that's a big deal.
And never forget, folks, I don't know what show it's on, but it's one of our shows. We did it and recorded it. They changed the definition of vaccine. What was it, in the year 2021? They changed the they took the word provide immunity out of it and changed it to provides protection. Mm-hmm. The definition used to have the words provides immunity, and now it has been changed to provides protection. That is bullshit. Vaccines are supposed to eliminate sorry, go ahead, Rich.
No, go ahead, finish your...
No, I was just gonna start rambling, man. It's just, yeah, go ahead.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Doesn't matter. Well, I couldn't have been that important anyway, so...
Just how I was talking about how they changed the language in the dictionary.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. Leading people to water and leading horses to water, and if they don't drink, there's nothing I can do. Anyone with half a brain who's been paying attention saw this coming a decade ago when they officially started changing the definitions of words that we had in our entire lives, in our parents, and our grandparents, and our great-grandparents' lives. These words had always meant this. They started changing shit. Racism. Racism isn't... The definition of racism isn't you believe your race is superior to other races based solely on your race. No, racism is race plus power equals racism. So black people can't be racist. And no one said anything. Okay, no. Y'all didn't say anything. Every person listening, we all sat there and watched them do that shit. And then they changed the fucking definition of gender and sex are two different things. Since fucking when? We all if you're over 40 and you went to school, gender and sex meant the same fucking thing. But they keep changing the fucking definitions of shit and telling you, no. This is what it's always meant. And this is the end result of this shit. And you were warned 10 years ago. And you blew it off 10 years ago. And now I don't care. You fucking cocksuckers get what you deserve.
I can't argue with that. That's pretty much where I'm at. Like, all this dumb shit happens, I just go.
You don't like the bullshit going on? The next time it starts up, speak up. That's it. Just go, no, I'm not playing along. Playtime's over. The children have had the fucking run of the fucking house long enough.
But then you're a dissenter and an agitator. Like, I don't understand, like, when we were younger, Rich, and I feel like we bitched about this before, but whatever. We brought up question authority. Like, maybe because we were kids of hippies or whatever, like, question everything, always ask questions, don't take shit at face value. And now the script has been flipped. It is believe what we tell you, and if you fucking ask any questions or show any signs of fucking, just having any, like, going, hey, wait a minute here, like, nope. Get him! You know, what's the joke on The Simpsons? The independent thought alarm? Like, is it punk?
I think more the Bill Hicks, shut him up. Yeah, we have a lot invested in this ride.
Well, that too. But, like, being punk rock's now right wing. That blows my mind.
Because punk rock has always been about fuck authoritarianism.
Like, that
communism and fascism are flip sides of the same coin.
Like, that just blows my teenage mind. Like, someone like Johnny Rotten's now considered a fucking right-wing nut job. Like, okay.
But see, he's no different than he was before. I mean, I'm sure he's changed in some ways. But for the most part, it's just the same with us. We've been saying it for a decade on this show now, dude. We didn't change. We didn't abandon an ideology. The ideology abandoned us because we refused to go along with the changes. They said, oh, these aren't changes. It's always been this way. That's a lie. And I won't fucking support something built on a lie.
Being gaslit by the people who love to fucking point out gaslighting?
Yeah. No one's more afraid of being ripped off than a thief.
That's true. So, yeah, how do we get here? Matthew Perry?
We do what we always do. We go down every fucking road we can find. And the roads that got brought up was the fact that he was, and this is another thing, another reason he's hated by the right wing, which is just stupid. Because he was like, I guess he made a tweet 3.5 years ago about, or what, 2.5 years ago, whenever the vaccine first came out, like, thank God the vaccine's out, we can get back to normal. Oh, he supported vaccination. Kill him. I'm glad he's dead. He said the same thing almost every person that I knew personally said. Even people who had no plans on taking the vaccine were like, thank the fuck God they finally rolled that shit out. Maybe we can get back to fucking normal.
I'm sure there's definitely audio of you and I saying that, Rich. Definite. Because we didn't know, right? We were all scared together. The whole world. We were like, cool, something that's going to stop this shit and we can get back to normal. Right on.
The thing that did it for me was getting sick and going down for 2 weeks. Dude, I've had my ass kicked. I've been hospitalized because I've had my ass kicked so bad. I've never thought, well, I'm going to die. But I did when I had it the first fucking time, and it knocked my ass out for 2 weeks. That's why I crawled on my hands and knees up from the basement of the house I was living in to get upstairs, because I figured if I fall out downstairs, there's no way these lazy cocksuckers are carrying my fat ass up the stairs. So take your fat ass up the stairs and die up there.
Hey, be considerate. Like, hey.
Actually, no, because I knew these lazy fucks would be like, is he dying? Well, we can't lift him. Don't dial 911 either. Let him die. Because that's how the idiots that I lived with were.
That thing, I thought you were just being more considerate of EMS. Like, hey, we'll help them out. We'll be on the level they come in on.
No, I was concerned about getting a phone call to EMS because I couldn't catch my breath to make a phone call. But that's why I took the goddamn the half of the vaccine that I got.
I took it for my mom because I looked at the numbers. I mean, it's part of my personality. It's what I do. But yeah, hey, look, the people that are actually dying from this are over 70. I'm going to get this vaccine. I don't want to be the guy that kills my mom. And yeah, it turns out 2 years later, she got it and she's fine.
Going back to what Jess said, yeah, it's anecdotal evidence, but April 2021, I caught COVID. I was down for 2 weeks. What was it? May, June? I got the first jab, and then a bunch of bullshit happened I'm not going to go into, and I never got the second jab, and it just never happened. And then what? I got sick in May of this year, and I was down for 3 days. And they were bad, but I mean, they were nowhere near as bad as the 2 weeks I was sick.
Well, I could argue
that's all I can fucking say.
Well, I could argue you might have had two different strains, right? You could have had like the OG one, and then the one you got, this year you got what, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0?
The first time I didn't lose my sense of smell. This time I did. I lost it for 2 months. So, and I'm not even sure if it's back 100%. Because when I go to the dispensary, I open up some of the fucking, they're like, you want to smell this? And I'm like, that's wasted on me, dude. Like, I know it. I'm like, you opened it and 3 people turned around and looked. I know it smells strong, but it don't smell that strong to me. So it's wasted on me. So no, I don't want to sniff it. Just bag it up. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
And weed to smoke. So let's get this ball moving.
Yeah. The more time I'm standing here with you, the less time
I'm at home smoking.
Yeah.
Well, also, everyone also says like your first time's your worst time. And that wasn't true for me. My first time getting it, I didn't have any symptoms except a low-grade fever and other people in my house being sick with it. That was it. Low-grade fever, not so much as a cough, nothing. And then the second time I got it, that wasn't like dying. It was somewhere between the cold and a flu. I still would preferred COVID over the flu.
I mean, I'm going to guess I had it again because when Rich got sick, I got sick that same week. But yeah. I was like, I woke up on Saturday. I felt like shit, but I was back at work on Monday. Now that I recall, I didn't feel like right till the following Wednesday. But yeah, it didn't. the first time I had it, I was in bed for 5 days. Like, just the most tired I've ever been when I was sick. But yeah, and this last time, if I did have it, yeah, it was like there was one day I spent in bed, and then after that, back at it.
And see, I'm very much, well, I'm a creature of habit in a lot of ways. But when it comes to getting sick, when I'm sick, I just want to sleep until I'm better. I'm like an animal that just like wants to go lick its wounds and be left alone.
Me too.
But
I was keeping my mind like, you got to eat and drink stuff, otherwise you won't get better.
Oh, well, drink, yes. Eat, no. I couldn't. I don't have much of an appetite these days as is. Mm-hmm. When I was sick, I had none. So, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't think of that. I mean, they're probably, they were 2 years apart, probably different strains. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe the first strain. Of course, being honest, I was a lot heavier. I was also doing a lot more shit that I shouldn't have been doing as far as my health.
Yeah, with one COVID, weren't you still smoking?
Smoking, drinking, almost 400 pounds. Yeah. Basically, like, hey, remember when you told me I was going to die young? Yeah, I'm doing my best to make sure.
You can't.
Like, it is insane when you say it that flat out. Like, yeah, I was smoking, drinking at 400 pounds. Oh, my God.
Oh, you can't bring up obesity.
Like, motherfucker. Just stick a gun in your face. It's quicker for everybody involved.
You brought up,
and it helps the economy because there are people that get paid to clean up brains and shit. So,
sorry, Rich, we're gonna have to flag.
You're a job creator. Even in death, I provide.
Damn right.
The first strain of COVID was that was a Wild West strain of COVID. It affected people so differently, and
it made me think this shit was not all the same thing for a split second. Like, one person would lose their sense of smell, one person would like get COVID toes, another person, and I'm like, what the fuck? From a fucking respiratory infection, or not infection, but a virus.
With the first time we got it, it was the OG COVID, right? And that was the one that I did not get sick. I had no issues. My husband was sick. He was down. He was down for about a week. And one of my kids was elementary school age. And I took them into the hospital twice. Like, they were sick. And that wasn't supposed to happen,
Like, as a parent, you were like, oh, shit, we got to go to the hospital kind of sick?
Well, so I took him to a quick care at first, but, just to do like the flu swab, do the whatever. But God, he had been sick for forever. He had been sick for the first time I took him in, it was 10 or 11 days of a fever. I was like, that's just not normal. Let's go get swabbed. Let's, get shit, just some labs run. Let's figure something out. And they gave him a steroid. And they were like, hey, this is going to get rid of his fever. He's going to seem great after this. But if his fever comes back in under 48 hours, you got to go to the emergency room. And 12 hours later, he had spiked a fever again. And I was like, well, shit. So off to the emergency room we went. And, I had them pull everything on him, CBCs and chest x-rays. And, I mean, it was COVID. But it was not supposed to affect him that way, It wasn't supposed to affect kids. Were supposed to be, as COVID went on, kids were less affected by it.
Well, it's the way a virus works, right? Is as it continues to live on, it gets weaker because if a virus kills a host, that's it for the virus. Like,
yes,
they need that. It's in the name, host.
Yes, absolutely.
I still think, you talk about OG COVID. I still think OG COVID was, remember the vape panic?
OG, triple OG?
Yeah.
Yes, I absolutely do. It was the end of 2019, and I've told on this podcast a ton of times, I've told this story. In October of 2019, I was on a delivery, and there was something going on where NPR was talking to their reporter in China. And he was right outside Wuhan. And it was not about COVID. It was not about any of that. And the reporter on NPR asked the reporter in China about, well, have you gone to this location? He said, oh, no, because there's some sort of medical outbreak or something like that. And they I can't remember the wording he used, but it was very carefully worded. And he was like, and they've quarantined off certain areas of the city. This was in October 2019. In like in Wuhan, in an NPR story. I wish I could fucking remember the story.
And all that vape shit was going down that fall.
Between
remember the
then
symptoms too?
and December and January.
I remember people talk about that, like their lungs were just filling with fluid. People were drowning in, you know what I'm saying? Like the same shit as COVID. And it was, we just forgot about it.
They tried to say that, and this was not in the official news stories. This was in the more like sensational online, don't have to answer. And ethics, what ethics? New quote unquote news stories. But they were like, one of the vape mods, it threw a piece of metal through the oh shit. I'm trying to remember what they called it. Basically they got everything wrong. Basically they're trying to say that the mod that he had built threw a piece of metal down his throat somehow, went into his lungs and embedded itself in his lungs and was cutting his lungs up. And he didn't know it for like a week or so.
Brother, how big is your drip tip that a piece of metal could get through it?
And I mean, like, how big of a piece of metal can tear up your lungs? And why would it go into your... like, there's so much, like... And he didn't notice it. And then there was and then it exploded. Really? Wow, someone had a mod that exploded? What, you got pictures of the guy? You got pictures of it when it happened? No. Then fuck off. I've seen when they explode. Okay, it's not like you're holding a stick of dynamite. People act like it takes half of people's heads off. Like, there was so much bullshit going on. And you're absolutely right, Chris. Every fucking person who hates vaping used it as an excuse to jump on that shit. And the minute COVID fucking started being reported as a story, that shit went bye-bye. Has anyone talked about that since?
Nope.
I think we've talked about it more than the mainstream media have. And we talk about their lack of talking about it and how it disappeared.
We're not supposed to notice things. We're just supposed to shut up and...
You're a noticer of things. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, speaking of that, you brought up something interesting in the group chat, Chris, about Russell Brand and how that's just all gone.
Which, ironically, though, the same day, I Googled his name, and then a story came out about him and some shenanigans on the set of Arthur.
Okay, but no one's talking about this anymore.
But
it's not a story anymore.
I will say, now...
have any charges been brought against him?
I'd say I've also, when I did some digging... the way the laws are in the UK, at least publications in the UK cannot publish stories about it because they don't want to taint the jury pool. Now, it doesn't say that American publications can go wild, but it just seems to have disappeared over here.
They would.
Yeah.
If it was going to, yes. That we've proven with the OJ shit that even... And this was when the press around in the U.S. was at least having the thin veneer of ethics.
Yeah, they're still pretending to be ethical.
Yeah. But I mean, that was like the beginning of the end for them, because that's when everyone realized, they don't give a fuck. All they care about is ratings. This is not news people who give a fuck about getting the story right and informing the public. They just want higher ratings so these fucking blow-dried talking heads can get more money when their contract's up. That's it.
I mean, however, I was kind of reminded, and we'll get to this later, of my relationship with the airport. They do it because we watch. They wouldn't repeat the behavior if it didn't benefit them.
But doesn't that kind of go...
I believe this goes in the realm of you teach people how to treat you.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that goes into what I was saying in the pre-show about how the news doesn't know what to do anymore because we've all stopped watching it. Collectively, we've all just stopped. Find me people who watch CNN. Find me people who watch Fox.
Oh, yeah. I mean, CNN's ratings since Trump's gone Trump's gone off the air. It was a show, wasn't it? Yeah, since he's left office, are abysmal. Like, more people listen to Joe Rogan than fucking watch CNN's main primetime lineup.
You know something I noticed? Through the whole... oh, God. We're coming up on a fucking decade of Trump in American politics. Jesus. Maybe I should have drank myself to death. Anyways.
A decade of Donnie.
I noticed being in and out of restaurants when I do app deliveries... When Trump was really in the headlines, half the TVs were tuned to sports, which is what you would expect, and the other half were tuned to news stations. Fox, CNN, MSNBC, whatever the fuck. And it's like when Trump falls out of the headlines, you go back in and it's like mostly sports and a couple daytime soap operas.
Interesting.
I mean, it's just like nobody gives a fuck. They were watching. They don't give a fuck about the news. They wanted to watch shit about Trump. That's the problem. We've been conditioned for like idol worship, and we don't call it that because we go, oh, well, he's entertaining. All right, well, you're still giving a narcissist what he wants. Your undivided attention.
Hey, he's entertaining. Andy knows where he is.
No. Hey, I can't find one person who will fucking defend Biden's cognitive ability at this point, even if they fucking voted for Biden. I'm talking about in the real world.
Yeah, he's an old man slipping into dementia.
It is terrifying because this is like, you know what? I'm going full millennial with it. This is triggering my PTSD. 3 of my grandparents died of dementia, and watching this man go through this is bringing that all to the surface.
That's why,
and I got all types of big feels about it.
That's why I don't like dunking on him as easy as it is, because I think I went over this on a couple shows. You're picking on an old man who's slipping into dementia.
I've talked to people who had family members who they hated. And it was usually a son hating his father. And it was like, I can't wait till you're old so I can fuck you up, you old man. I fucking hate you. And then when they fucking see their father, the man they've hated their entire life, the man that they've done shit they did shit they never would have done or wanted to do just to rub it in his face. When they see him frail, gasping, fighting for breath, it's amazing how much that shit goes out the window. Just an observation I made.
Yeah.
No, it's my grandmother. It was last few years were interesting because sometimes she was her, and then sometimes she was her when she was 13. That's apparently where her mind went.
Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting hearing about life in the 1910s. Dude, she was born in 1903. Like, saying that now, that's crazy. That I got to talk to somebody who lived through the shit she got to live through.
Okay.
I feel like the guy in Grandma's Boy. The automobile. Tupac.
This old broad pussy tasted like the Great Depression.
Yeah.
Shit. That's not even 20 years ago. Dear listeners, if you have not seen the movie Grandma's Boy.
It almost is. It was like 2005.
2005, I know. That hurts.
I know, right?
Okay. Because 2005 is like, I was starting to consider myself old in 2005.
Yeah, that was like beginning of my late 20s.
Ugh. Anyways.
Yeah.
Grandma's Boy. Watch it.
Oh.
It's fucking hilarious.
It is.
I'm sorry we're podcasting for 2.
No,
but if any of you listeners have seen it, you know exactly the scene we're talking about.
If you were ever like, hey, Adam Sandler never made a stoner movie. Yes, he did. It's called Grandma's Boy. He did not play the lead. Everybody from you've seen in every Adam Sandler movie is in it except Adam Sandler. He probably went, guys, this is a great movie. I can't be in this movie, but you guys.
Madison will be happy to let you make this movie.
Yes, but I cannot be in this movie. Like, I don't even.
Yeah.
I even think Rob Schneider was like, I can't be in this one either.
Well, he was in it.
Oh,
he was the landlord.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, at the beginning. No, never mind. It smells like Cypress Hill concert in here. Yes.
I forget you are Lebanese sometimes. You whip out the accent and it's like, come on, dude. I don't know if you're being like, if you're putting on what is like a racist version of the accent or you're doing a legit version of the accent.
Because I'm just mimicking my family members, man. Some of my old aunts and uncles.
And I'm telling you, it comes out every once in a while and it's hilarious. I mean, it's like when I slip into my Southern accent. And people are like, holy shit, where'd that come from? I'm like, a lot of families born south of the Mason-Dixon line. That's where that came from.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
Yeah,
what the fuck were we talking about?
We were talking about Biden's age, and somehow we got to Grandma's Boy.
Yeah, okay.
We were talking about CNN and Trump.
Well, it's kind of in line with talking about Grandma's Boy, because only old people were watching fucking... See? I can thread that needle and somehow make it all fucking come back, somehow.
But yeah.
All connected. Sorry, Jess, go ahead.
No, that was all. That was all I remembered. CNN, Trump. No one watches the news anymore, so we've taught them how to treat us.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Making it to Wednesday is a win in itself, and Dunkin' thinks you deserve a reward. That's why every Wednesday, now through December, Dunkin' Rewards members get a free donut with drink purchase. So whether you like your midweek pick-me-ups oozing with chocolate or filled with jelly, it's on us, because you deserve it. Save time and order ahead on the app with Dunkin' Rewards. Not a member? Join today. America runs on Dunkin'. Limit one classic donut per member per Wednesday. Terms and exclusions may apply. Participation may vary. Offer ends 12/27/2023.
We all know a guy who only occasionally shaves for big occasions, and it's because that occasional shave really hurts. It's the time of year for big occasions, and yet there he is, suffering with that cheap drugstore razor. Let's help him out. Henson Shaving's line of razors, built with aerospace precision, deliver a smooth shave your dad, brother, and even son can enjoy, eventually. With replacement blades just 10 cents each, you'll buy it once, and they'll use it for life. How's that for the perfect gift? Celebrate with 100 free blades on your first purchase, and no subscription headaches. HensonShaving.com/holiday.
Feel the whoa with Listerine at BJ's. You can save $2.50 now on Listerine products like Total Care Anti-Cavity Fluoride Fresh Mint Mouthwash or Cool Mint Pocket Packs Fresh Breath Strips at your nearest BJ's location. Experience the feeling of a million germs zapped in seconds with Listerine. Discount available through December 24th. Save now only at BJ's.
Making it to Wednesday is a win in itself, and Dunkin' thinks you deserve a reward. That's why every Wednesday, now through December, Dunkin' Rewards members get a free donut with drink purchase. So whether you like your midweek pick-me-ups oozing with chocolate or filled with jelly, it's on us, because you deserve it. Save time and order ahead on the app with Dunkin' Rewards. Not a member? Join today. America runs on Dunkin'. Limit one classic donut per member per Wednesday. Terms and exclusions may apply. Participation may vary. Offer ends 12/27/2023.
We all know a guy who only occasionally shaves for big occasions, and it's because that occasional shave really hurts. It's the time of year for big occasions, and yet there he is, suffering with that cheap drugstore razor. Let's help him out. Henson Shaving's line of razors, built with aerospace precision, deliver a smooth shave your dad, brother, and even son can enjoy, eventually. With replacement blades just 10 cents each, you'll buy it once, and they'll use it for life. How's that for the perfect gift? Celebrate with 100 free blades on your first purchase, and no subscription headaches. HensonShaving.com/holiday.
Feel the whoa with Listerine at BJ's. You can save $2.50 now on Listerine products like Total Care Anti-Cavity Fluoride Fresh Mint Mouthwash or Cool Mint Pocket Packs Fresh Breath Strips at your nearest BJ's location. Experience the feeling of a million germs zapped in seconds with Listerine. Discount available through December 24th. Save now only at BJ's.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Have either of you, like, when people, I don't know, Chris, I don't really see you getting into conversations with people about fucking politics very much in public, because your job isn't like, your job is like, oh, you have opinions about politics? Good for you. Now, anyways, please sign here for the contract.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I don't get paid to have this conversation.
Well, especially with a lot of the people I deal with, I agree with some of the stuff they say. But like, no, I'm not. No, I am apolitical. Yeah, sign here.
Exactly. But I don't know. Maybe it's because of the way I look, the way I sound, the way I carry myself. People just start So this Biden shit, man, it's crazy. I'm like, I'm sorry. Are we picking up a conversation I do not remember ever having?
Being white is dog whistle rate is yeah. What's your name? So yeah, apparently being white's a dog whistle now to other Republicans, Rich. You have to fix that.
I voted Republican once for president, or not president. It was for John McCain in the Michigan primary over Bush, because I was like, I'll take McCain over Bush, because I did not want Al Gore and I didn't want Bush, so I didn't vote in 2000. Anyways,
fuck. What were we talking about?
Yeah. Still CNN and Biden.
What I was going to say is,
well,
when people come up to me and start talking about Biden, I just go, because I have to play it down the middle, especially if I'm on the clock. I go, what you said is very interesting. Okay, got their shit out the way. Now I try to fucking point out something to them. Like, but here's what's really worrisome about Biden for me. We all agree the man is clearly showing signs of dementia. My grandmother and grandfather and, they've died from dementia, and we wouldn't let them hold the remote control. Who's running this country? Because it ain't Kamala Harris. And it's just, people just go, and then go back to the point that they want to make. And I'm like, the fact that I just pointed out to you, nobody's running this we don't know who's really running this country, who's pulling the fucking strings. That doesn't worry you as much as Biden's too woke, or Biden ain't doing enough for black people, or whatever the fuck they're bitching about or fucking praising Biden for. That tells me everything I need to know. These people and the average person, have no interest in knowing what's truly going on.
Like, I feel at this point, they're just shoving him at a podium and telling him to read the teleprompter.
Yes, dude, we're living through Reagan part 2. And we lived through Reagan, all right? Like, what the fuck? Why do we got to go through this shit again?
Because anyone but Trump.
I mean, we have an age minimum to be elected president. I think we need to start having a maximum age to be president.
Oh, there's plenty of...
And that goes for Trump. I don't want Trump's old fucking ass in there either.
There's plenty of companies where as soon as you get to a certain age, they go, see it. Doesn't matter what position you're in, whether you're CEO or you're one of the fucking line level people. There's certain companies you get to like 65, 67. If you're lucky, 62, they go, and you're done. I don't want to retire. No, you're retiring.
I don't know how I've heard horror stories about the military these days. But used to be, if you were enlisted at least 20, 25 years tops, man, you got to go. Maybe if you're like Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps and are being groomed for some sort of cabinet position or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe you could stay in. But I mean, yeah, it was just like 40, 45. Yeah, it's pretty much put them out to pasture time.
There's a Scrubs episode about it. Kelsel turned 65. He didn't want people to know because at 65, they made him retire.
Gotta go.
Why do we not do that for everybody? And the Supreme Court, the President, Congress?
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Going back to what I was getting at, pointing out that whether you fucking hate Biden for, like, let's say America supporting Israel right now, those people will agree with me that Biden has no idea what's going on. He's not in control, and then turn around in the next breath and cuss the man out because he's supporting Israel. And Israel is a bunch of colonizers. You get the cognitive dissonance. Is it just me? Am I the one who's crazy? Because I'll go to the loony bin.
A little grippy sock vacation.
Does no one else see this? Like, you admit that this man is not running the country. In the very next breath, fuck this man for support. You just said he's not making any decisions. So why the fuck are you? Why are you mad at him? That's like being mad at Santa. I don't understand that. He has nothing to do with fucking any of those decisions. And they'll tell you they believe that. Then how can you fucking condemn them? He's obviously a puppet. More so even than W was. We'll see if he's as much one as fucking Reagan was.
Hey, these are the same people that think mining the earth is better than greenhouse gas emissions. So,
oh God, this goes back to what I've been trying to get across for fucking so long now. You can't even have the conversation about that. Because you either have to be pro-fuck the earth or pro-fuck whatever Elon Musk is doing. Because he's not doing enough for the environment. Even though Tesla's does the most for fucking the green bullshit. Madness, dude. Madness. Where are the conversations being had in public about the spaces between these two insane points of view? They're not.
They're not, because those.
So why are we not going out why are we not going out? We, us, the three of us on this fucking show, going out and having these conversations.
Because they'll fall on deaf ears, some of them, because I think getting back to kind of tying into what Jess said a little bit ago, rational conversations don't get clicks. Rational conversations don't stir people up. I think it ties into agitation propaganda, right? Like a measured take isn't going to stir people up. And that's probably why now we live in the age of extremists. Like we were taught when we were coming up, especially in our media training, ignore the people on the fringes. Ignore those are the minority. You want to talk to the fucking people in the middle. That's where most people live. And now, and I think it's probably because of social media.
We have a tyranny of the minority.
Yeah.
We are catering to the edges of the bell curve.
And I put that at the feet of social media.
I'm just saying, to point out that the man is, like, incompetent, you don't even have to give your, he's, seriously, would you let that, if that was your grandfather, would you let him drive with your son in the backseat? That's how you get someone on it. You know what? The ABCs of how to fucking have these conversations. Let's do it. Okay? That's how you get these pieces of shit to understand, or at least begin to understand their own hypocrisy. You take their kid and you put them in the fucking situation. I believe Michael Jackson's innocent. Oh, okay. So you're going to let your kid fucking spend the night and sleep in his bed? No. Thank you.
I mean, to me, Biden's at the stage where be like, Grandpa, don't use the stove while I'm gone.
And the first time he does, now Grandpa has to have someone watching him. And if he don't have that good of insurance, Grandpa, that home is calling. Should have kept drinking about 20 years ago, huh? You know how you were going to go out. But no, it's do it. Would you let that man, if that was your father, would you let him drive around in a car with your kid in the backseat? If they go, yep, introduce them to the most senile person or drunk person you can and be like, I got your kid's Uber. They're here now. And by the way, I'm joking, because if they go, yup, you're dealing with an idiot, end the conversation. Save yourself the time. Someone's got to plant seeds. Someone's got to do something besides fucking start podcasting bitch about it. I don't know. Well, I'm just saying there's a lot of fucking people walking around from the middle, the majority, who are like, you know what? I'm starting to fucking speak up and have conversations. And I'm going, wow, that's interesting. These are people who wouldn't have said shit if they had a mouthful 2-3 years ago.
Well, speaking of Biden, some polls came out this week, like in 5 swing states. Apparently, according to these polls, Trump would beat the fuck out of him right now. And then the White House comes out and says, oh, you really can't trust polls, and you got to look at how the data's collected and this and that. Like, and I'm just like, oh, really? Because when the data's in your favor, boy, do you seem to love polls. It's like, oh, well, this is just a reflection of how the American people feel about the job the president is doing. And like, again, they do it right in front of our face, and we don't even. A few years ago, I'd say we don't even notice. Now we don't even care. That's where I'd say we're at.
Yeah, no, we don't care. Because there's no trust. So these have also shown me 4,000 other polls that say that a majority of Americans believe that gender-affirming care of elementary school kids is life-saving care. Like, no one believes it anymore. We understand how the wool has been pulled, or the curtain's been pulled. We see everything.
Well, because in a thing like that, I will be like the White House. I'll look at, all right, how many people did you ask, right? Because usually you look at the bottom of, we asked 34 people in a phone survey on these dates. Okay, you asked 0.001% of the population. Cool. Like, this is not a valid reflection. And two, another thing, where? Did you call nothing but people in cities? Did you call nothing but people in rural areas? You can make polls say whatever you want them to say.
Well, let's not forget, like during COVID, when everyone was fucking, seemed like everybody was either not working or like, it was like at that point in COVID, I get a fucking call. Hi, we'd like to do a political survey. I usually hang up on them. I'm like, sure, let's do it. And I remember clearly going, okay, this is how I feel. They're like, okay, well, you have to answer one of the 3 ways. I'm like, but I don't feel those ways. Well, you have to, which one close is approximate? No, none of them. You have to. And I'm like, okay, so you don't want to know how people feel. You want to fucking give us basically a choice between A, B, and C, and all doors lead to the same place.
Yeah, there's a joke in Parks and Rec about it. She says she learned it from Karl Rove. But she said, you design the survey to give you the answer you want. And that sounds like exactly what you were going through. Like, nope, you can only choose from A, B, and C.
Oh, absolutely. And in the way it was worded, oh, yeah. There was wording. Ultimately, it was a stumping call for the congressman in the district I was in. Or the district they thought I was in, which was Detroit.
Like, hey, brother, you got a couple minutes?
I wonder if they were like, "How old are you, sir? You live at what part in Detroit?
Yeah.
You're where? You must be like 90." Nah, man, I'm like 40.
You live near my granddad?
Hey, you know, Hoot and them? They live over by Junie? Oh, yeah, I know Junie and them. Yeah. And if you don't think I've had that conversation in real life, you don't know me in real life. Oh, shit. Well, so, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, are polls legit at this point?
No.
Or...
No.
Yeah.
The 2016 election showed us that. Because all the polling, all we heard was Hillary was going to prolapse Trump's anus.
And give him a pink sock.
Yeah. And we all know that is not what happened.
Hey, you should go ahead and look up pink sock, Jess, since you already got all that piss shit in your fucking algorithm.
No, I'm good.
Hold on. Rich, did you ever see the exchange Jess and I had in the chat about
the pup pads or whatever?
Yeah.
But for humans?
It had to be like, no, but just based on how the ad was presented, I was like, Jess, that's not for pee.
I don't know why that suddenly started showing up.
I said, well, you are right, because you were looking up all the gender flags. Your browser's like, oh, you're a freak, huh? Cool. We'll start showing you these kind of ads.
That's the only one I got, though. That was it.
Oh.
Well, you looked up a very specific flag.
I did. Yeah, that...
I gave you the parameters, the Patrice O'Neill parameters. I like tying bitches up and peeing on them. Where's my flag? Well, in 2008, that was a joke. In 2023, he's got one. God damn it.
Here's your flag, Patrice.
You didn't live to see the mountaintop, big man, but you know what? You got your flag.
But see, there you go, right there. He started too late. He started after 40, giving a shit about his health. So.
Oh no, he died right after he turned 42.
Yeah,
he didn't give a shit about his health till like right up until they were like, "Don't buy green bananas," and then he's like, "Oh," and it's dude. What'd you think was going to happen?
Right.
I mean, like, not to get too deep into it, but if you really want to hear a bunch of motherfuckers who don't have filters, how they feel when they lose someone at a ridiculously young age due to the person's own self-destructive streak, listen to the Opie and Anthony episode the day Patrice O'Neill, or they announced that he had died. And you'll hear...
Wasn't Bill Burr still on it then?
Bill Burr called in, Joe Rogan, Louis C.K. stopped in. Louis C.K. was pissed, like angry. And that's obviously Louis C.K. when he gets sad, he gets angry. That's how he deals with it. Because he was like, I'd have grabbed that fat fuck and drug him out of his fucking house and made him walk around the fucking block with me if I'd have known how bad it was. And I'm like, that's not Louis C.K. But that was real at that moment. So
shoving lettuce in his face the whole way too.
Yeah.
Here, brother, eat a salad.
Jay Moore pretty much said the same thing. And if you know anything about Jay Moore don't give a fuck. Jay Moore would have grabbed Patrice O'Neill and started fucking force feeding him salad.
Oh, he came out recently. He went to rehab again.
Jay Moore?
Oh, yeah, for Adderall. He was talking about for a couple-year period. He was like, oh, yeah, I'd be snorting Adderall in your bathroom getting ready to come on. He's like, how do you think I did all them rapid-fire impressions? Oh, yeah. Although, you know who Jay Moore just married?
Just married?
Yeah, like in the last few months. They've been together for like half a decade. Jeannie Buss.
Oh, wait, I thought he was with Nikki Cox.
Oh,
you know what?
That shit blew up.
Dude, this is like, okay, this is something we got to talk about, like, not on the show. Because I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I don't even fucking... Did I sidestep into another reality? Like, seriously, I swear to God, he's been with that bitch for like 20 years now.
No, they got divorced. And he is now married to Jeannie Buss.
Cool. Jeannie Buss, for those who don't know, owner of the Lakers.
Yeah, and he joked about the prenup too. He said it took longer to plan to hammer out the prenup than it did to plan the wedding.
Yeah, because they're going to try to make that as close to ironclad as possible, especially in California.
But hey, good for a man getting in on the gold digging action.
Can't feel that way. It seems wrong in either way, especially in that situation. Neither of y'all need each other's money.
Actually, I don't think, like, he's a sports guy. I think that might be, like, actually genuine. But you never know.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, neither of those people need any of the other person's money.
Well, she's got to like
just
him.
because that's because that's what's expected for some reason, somebody has to get paid out of that fucking divorce.
Right. Well, dude, they got married.
That's the madness of it.
Yeah, if they got married in California, I know that, like, you can do prenups, but I believe California is one of those states, like, sorry, you got married, you get half.
Yeah, that's if you are together it used to be if you were together more than 10 years. Then it doesn't matter what your prenup said. So
Gotcha. Well, hey,
that I know for a fact because I had a friend's uncle get hit pretty hard in the pocket via divorce in like the late 90s, early 2000s via that law. So, yeah.
She must like him because she stayed with him while he hit bottom and went to rehab again. But yeah, I don't know. Now we're talking about Jay Moore. We're talking about Biden being old. We're talking about polling in swing states.
The problem isn't that we fucking hop from fucking little subject to subject. The problem is we try to like go back to being something that we're not, which is, oh, I'm sorry, let's get back onto this topical podcast that we want to be, but we're just not, guys. So I mean, like, if we have
trying to stay on subject,
but like if we have another subject, let's throw it out. But like,
well, yeah, if we've gotten as far as we've gotten, yeah, let's move on. I get it.
Oh, what was it? What was the Obama thing? I'm trying to find it in the chat. What he said about inclusive capitalism.
Well, I was just more taken aback by the phrase that I believe. We talk about it. Rich brings it up all the time. How they try to rebrand shit, and to me, the phrase "inclusive capitalism" sounds like you found a new way to label communism. Because inclusive capitalism sounds like exactly what communism is. Hey, everybody gets the same. Here you go.
It's not communism. It's inclusive capitalism. It's just we all get the same thing, inclusivity.
And that just gets back to the whole, like, it's gone from equality to equity.
Yeah.
Oh, now that everyone has the same rights, well, now let's bitch about now that everyone doesn't have the same things. Well, that's just been, like, since the dawn of time everywhere.
Right.
But the minute you try to point out that you're moving the goalpost away from equality to equity, we still don't have equality. We're being hunted in the streets. Who's we? First of all, who's we? You know what I'm saying? Like, when LeBron said that, it's like, you ain't being hunted in the streets, bro. Ain't no one hunting you down but paparazzi.
Yeah. You have lived in a gated community for the last 20 years. Yeah, no one's hunting.
Okay,
maybe fox hunting in the neighborhood you live in.
Yeah, but
no, like, did we talk about? Did we bring it up? Michael Irvin called out his son a couple weeks ago because I guess his son does rap, and then Michael Irvin said he hears his kid's music, and he's like, "Son, what are you talking about? You grew up in a gated community." So yeah, that's. Yeah.
I mean, there's a conversation to be had there, but I mean, the point is that you're looking at generations who have now, they look at gangster rap the way we look at Robert De Niro as a mobster. It's a role they play.
Well, he made a point. He said, my age group, my generation ran away from it. They're running towards it. He's like, I hung out with people like he's talking about in that music that went, you got something, don't do this shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That is no joke. That is no joke. If and this is white, black, does not matter. This is just working poor in the hood, however you want to fucking call it, whatever neighborhood you want to call it. If they see someone with potential, the people who are usually the better people are like, get the fuck out of here and get the fuck away from us.
Yeah.
Because you have a chance. I never will. It's like the scene from Good Will Hunting. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to be 50 and I'm going to be doing this job, and that's okay. But if you're with me and we're going to Patriots games, I'm going to kick your fucking ass. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's the side conversation. I'm just saying, in the eyes of a lot of people in that generation, it's no different than going to an acting class and then they're playing the role of a, I don't know, mobster, gangster, whatever in a movie.
Well, it's like the guy in 8 Mile, right? The guy who was acting all hard and shit, and it turns out
I know something about you that they don't
he goes
know.
to Cranbrook. Yeah.
Yeah, he went to Cranbrook. Man, when they said that, I was like, damn, if you're not from this area, you don't know how, damn.
Yeah.
Bro, you went to Cranbrook? Like, the only thing that'd been more shocking is, like, I went to Catholic Central.
Dude, I know where Cranbrook. I worked around Cranbrook. The average median house value around Cranbrook in 2012 was $250,000. That's 11 years ago. Yeah, the home average, that was before the pandemic. In the last 10 years, home values inflated. So, it's definitely a neighborhood where if you're driving a certain type of car or a car that looks older than a certain, the cops are going to be like, hey, what are you doing here?
All right, so now that side conversation's done, what were we talking about?
You can't ask me that now. Now I'm thinking about Clarence and Clarence's parents having a real good marriage.
Which I always thought was so funny. And I'm not funny, haha, but funny, strange. I'm like, really, dude? Like, so you want people to have a shitty fucking upbringing? You want people to live like you and your sister live in this movie? Okay.
Right. Well, you get older and you're like, man, that's a dumb way to think.
I mean, like, everything else was on point, but it's like, don't attack the guy's parents because his parents stayed together.
Yeah,
that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
ain't Clarence's fault his parents tried and had money.
What's your parents trying, Clarence? Punk ass, dark ass bitch.
Dude, that scene in Don't Be a Menace reminds me of so many people I grew up with. Oh, don't go selling out me and having no punk ass dreams and shit. Like, so many people I grew up with had that attitude. Like, nope, here's your lot in life. Just accept it. Like, fuck you.
Well, you know what you guys have heard the pill shit, right? From the Matrix, but it's used in other things. Like, you take the red pill is for men's rights, and the black pill is for, like, everything's fucked and we're all gonna basically, the black pill is just like jet black nihilism. Now there's like the white pill, and it's not what I thought it was, because especially in the last decade, I've been reconditioned where if I hear the word black or white, I automatically think of a person instead of like an actual color. And it's funny because it's like, I didn't think this way about fucking 15 years ago. But I recognize I think differently now. I've been reconditioned. But yeah, white pill is basically that things are going to be okay. You guys heard anybody use this verbiage whatsoever? Never.
I can't remember the last time I heard anyone say things were going to be okay, honestly.
Is it called the head in the sand pill?
I think
we've well established.
It's amazing. I don't know what do you call it? Optimism? I mean, because I guess the black pill is like pure nihilism. Like, cynicism isn't even enough. It's just like, I might as well kill and rape because fuck it, we all die in the end anyways. So what's it matter?
Jesus, yeah, that should. It's a good thing that pill is black. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying, but like, people fucking, black pill, there's no hope. It's like, but so what's the antithesis of that? So the white pill is obviously, if it's already its polar opposite in the color spectrum, then obviously it's setting itself up as the opposite of the black pill. And I'm just like, what is that? Is that just like, hey, everything's going to be great no matter what you fucking put in front of me? No matter what facts prove that everything's not going to be great. Because I just got back from my doctor and he wrote me a note and it says, things are in fact not going to be great, but things are going to be great. That's the only thing I can think.
The blissful ignorance pill?
Ignorant, yeah. I mean, I get blue sky in it. I get being positive. I get being optimistic. I get all that shit. Just because I get something doesn't mean I agree with it, though.
I feel like nowadays I pick my spots with optimism. Certain things I'm optimistic about. Certain things I'm pessimistic about. But I'll quote you from, I think, an offline conversation we had a few weeks ago. I control what I can control. Because at this point, the clock's ticking. I'll be in a box within 3 decades. Ain't going to waste time and energy on shit I can't control anymore.
Absolutely. So is that the white pill?
Maybe.
Agree.
I mean, I know I'm using the most extreme examples for both of them, but let's be honest. All this terminology was born from the internet, and internet culture is always the extremes of any subject. It's run to the fucking extreme ends of it, and that's where the loudest people are. That's where the people are going to be drawing the most attention to themselves.
Neat.
Well, I mean, is it naive to have optimism?
No, I think it's naive to have blind optimism. I think there's just certain things, like we are on a path that is not good, that you can I don't know. I think we got to get a hold on social media. dude, I just wonder the sociological damage that has been done in the last 2 decades. I think it's going to be shit they talk about in the history book.
Yes, there will be a whole lot to dissect there, but I also don't want more regulations on it. I feel like it's a beast that's grown beyond what there's a right answer for. Because I don't want regulations. I don't want the freaking regulations. I feel like, that's, we should be able to say what we want to say without being censored. We shouldn't have to say the unalived and all the shit we've talked about before, right? But without putting rules on it, how do you get on top of it?
Well, that's the thing is regulation's a fine line, right? Because if you let the companies do it themselves, they're just going to do shit that's in their own best interest, which they have every right to. They need to survive. But then again, right? You get the government in there, you get somebody who's just totally disconnected. We had fucking people like less than 10 years ago in Congress asking people to still tell them how the internet works. So you get like a disconnected third party that has no idea. There's definitely dangers with that too.
And see, I hit this point where I'm like, everyone should social media is not what it was. Social media, I don't go on social media now and see what my friends post. If I could just go on social media and see what my friends post in the order my friends posted it, I'd be all about that. Yeah, bring back Facebook. Bring back some OG Facebook. MySpace, from what I've heard from people older than me. Whenever you had to go to someone's actual page, and it wasn't just you logged in and it was just everything right there at you,
Just information, bukkake.
Yes. But if I go to my Facebook, it's a group, an advertisement, a family member, a group advertising something. It's just, in the timestamps, an advertisement, it's like an advertisement every other thing. The timestamps on it, 23 hours ago, 8 hours ago, 4 days ago, 8 hours ago, sponsored, doesn't have a time, 2 days ago, 5 hours ago. Put it in order. Let me see what my friends say. Advertise once every 10 fucking posts. Something like that. But the timestamps alone show that there's something deeper to the algorithm.
My argument, when it's the existential question that comes up all the time. Do you think humans are inherently good or bad? Bad. And my next piece of evidence is the internet. Because look at how we behave when there's no governors on our behavior.
But we didn't just get there. The internet didn't just happen and immediately this is what we did.
No, but I'm saying look at how we act when we were left to our own devices. Here, you can do and say anything you want. Look at what it turned into.
But when it was you could do and say what you want, when it was truly that, we didn't have what we have now. We didn't have social media or even forums, because to go back to when it was truly you could do and say whatever the fuck you wanted, it was forums. You had forums where you would have administrators or mods who were power tripping, and they were allowed to do so for whatever reason. But you didn't have this mass. People under 30 walk around saying unalive instead of kill offline.
Yeah.
We're in 2 generations, I don't think kill will be used the way we grew up with it. And I'm saying at the very latest 2 generations, because we all know that the cultural shift has been fucking accelerating for a while now, and it just keeps accelerating. This spaceship has perpetual thrust, baby.
Oh, no, I get, there's a type of fantasy league it used to be called a suicide, and now I forget what you have to call it now. Because
the self-unalive.
That is all brought on from online. And that was all brought on from people coming in and stopping people from doing and saying what they wanted to do, Chris. This is what you don't understand, because you just either weren't there or weren't paying attention if you were. And this is what's maddening, because it's just a factually incorrect fucking point of view. And you could say and do whatever you wanted on MySpace. How many fucking flame wars did you get into on MySpace? How many people were docked on MySpace?
Those are good points.
You go to Facebook. Facebook admit they manipulate what you see. I have Facebook open on my laptop right now in front of me. I can open it up on my phone and scroll exactly. Hit refresh and start scrolling down and have two completely different experiences because I'm on two completely different devices.
Oh, speaking of, here's an interesting thing. On Saturday, I sent you guys a story. A conservative talk show host who is Jewish was getting a lot of flack for calling... Who was it? He called a couple of people self-loathing Jews, and just, of course, social media did what social media did, and he was an anti-Semitic person. And I sent you guys this story, and I ended it with, he is a Jew, and it never went through. Or Uncle Mark saw it and fucking took it out of the chat because it was in the chat with you and Todd that we were talking, and I sent something in the chat, and it real time fucking blocked it. Remember that? Blue waffles, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, that's when I knew, like, oh, we're being real time monitored. Whether it be a computer or a human being, does it really matter at this point? Because they're just going to go, you agreed to it in the terms of service. Show me where. Well, we've changed it since then. And by the way, we made our terms of service to where if you sign it now, you just automatically accept future changes.
Yeah, everything's retro, or whatever the opposite of retroactive is. Future active?
Yeah, whatever. But once again, these are people basically engineering the experiences people have online. That's why I said we can't afford to be as lazy to go, oh, God, you let people do and say whatever they want, and it turns into this. No, this is trying to control people. This is what this is. It is the exact opposite of what you said. You want to be awoke? You want to be aware, folks? Welcome to the fucking real world.
Yeah, I guess they're getting us to do it to ourselves.
The best kind of censorship for them is self-censorship on our part, because it's the most destructive one for us, but the most beneficial for the people who want us to shut up and just step in the line. And that's a conspiracy theory. Okay. Then we're done talking. Because it's just, when in history has it ever been different than that? The people at the top want the unwashed peasants at the bottom to shut up and fall in the line. When the fuck has it ever been different than that? Why is it different now? Because it's you? Because you're alive? You ain't special, motherfucker.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Making it to Wednesday is a win in itself, and Dunkin' thinks you deserve a reward. That's why every Wednesday, now through December, Dunkin' Rewards members get a free donut with drink purchase. So whether you like your midweek pick-me-ups oozing with chocolate or filled with jelly, it's on us, because you deserve it. Save time and order ahead on the app with Dunkin' Rewards. Not a member? Join today. America runs on Dunkin'. Limit one classic donut per member per Wednesday. Terms and exclusions may apply. Participation may vary. Offer ends 12/27/2023.
We all know a guy who only occasionally shaves for big occasions, and it's because that occasional shave really hurts. It's the time of year for big occasions, and yet there he is, suffering with that cheap drugstore razor. Let's help him out. Henson Shaving's line of razors, built with aerospace precision, deliver a smooth shave your dad, brother, and even son can enjoy, eventually. With replacement blades just 10 cents each, you'll buy it once, and they'll use it for life. How's that for the perfect gift? Celebrate with 100 free blades on your first purchase, and no subscription headaches. HensonShaving.com/holiday.
Feel the whoa with Listerine at BJ's. You can save $2.50 now on Listerine products like Total Care Anti-Cavity Fluoride Fresh Mint Mouthwash or Cool Mint Pocket Packs Fresh Breath Strips at your nearest BJ's location. Experience the feeling of a million germs zapped in seconds with Listerine. Discount available through December 24th. Save now only at BJ's.
Making it to Wednesday is a win in itself, and Dunkin' thinks you deserve a reward. That's why every Wednesday, now through December, Dunkin' Rewards members get a free donut with drink purchase. So whether you like your midweek pick-me-ups oozing with chocolate or filled with jelly, it's on us, because you deserve it. Save time and order ahead on the app with Dunkin' Rewards. Not a member? Join today. America runs on Dunkin'. Limit one classic donut per member per Wednesday. Terms and exclusions may apply. Participation may vary. Offer ends 12/27/2023.
We all know a guy who only occasionally shaves for big occasions, and it's because that occasional shave really hurts. It's the time of year for big occasions, and yet there he is, suffering with that cheap drugstore razor. Let's help him out. Henson Shaving's line of razors, built with aerospace precision, deliver a smooth shave your dad, brother, and even son can enjoy, eventually. With replacement blades just 10 cents each, you'll buy it once and they'll use it for life. How's that for the perfect gift? Celebrate with 100 free blades on your first purchase, and no subscription headaches. HensonShaving.com/holiday.
Feel the whoa with Listerine at BJ's. You can save $2.50 now on Listerine products like Total Care Anti-Cavity Fluoride Fresh Mint Mouthwash or Cool Mint Pocket Packs Fresh Breath Strips at your nearest BJ's location. Experience the feeling of a million germs zapped in seconds with Listerine. Discount available through December 24th. Save now, only at BJ's.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Our school system is meant to train us to be on a fucking hamster wheel for 40 years. And we have not addressed it. We focus on different things.
Why do you think they're going after homeschooling as hard as John Oliver just had a fucking story on how horrible homeschooling is. So you know what that means? That's in the progressives online crosshairs.
Well, yeah, the teacher union's not making any money from homeschooling.
No, it's also because so many people pulled their kids out during COVID. They're like, you have the schools, you have to figure out hybrid schedules. You have to figure out how to get teach your kids what teachers are supposed to teach them, while people are also trying to navigate working at home and having their kids at home, but only having their kids at home on Tuesdays and Thursdays some weeks, unless the cases go up, and then we'll go to every other week, and then it'll just be on Mondays and Thursday. And people were like, fuck this, and pulled their kids out, started teaching them at home, and were like, oh, I didn't need to do this in the first place. At least that's my take on it.
Well, and their kid probably got further by them being taught at home. That's a different conversation. But and the other thing too, what COVID showed the teacher unions is ass. That was the apostrophe, the S apostrophe there. I was trying to pronounce it. Because to me, the school closures were all about the adults. There was nothing about the kids. And please show me the child mortality rates. We're 3.5 years into this? I'm waiting for the piles of children's bodies.
But this year, kids couldn't wear masks on Halloween in school because it disrupts the learning environment.
You just made them wear a fucking mask every day until a fucking year ago.
Yep.
It does not disrupt the learning environment back then. It does now. Why? Because they want it to. That's all that you need to know. That's all you need to know.
This was kind of a national story.
It's been done for.
And this was kind of a national story-ish. It kind of ties in. Remember a month and a half ago when one of the Lions players was calling for people to wear ski masks to the field? And then the field was calling like, you can't, it's a safety thing, and you can only wear them in the stands and not in. I'm saying that fucking 2 years ago you were saying you could only come in if you had a mask on.
Because those are masks we want you to wear.
Yeah.
It really is sad when you start to realize how petty so many people get over control. Control of shit that really has nothing to do with them or is going to affect them one way or the other, just for the sake of controlling other people.
Yes, and I feel COVID exposed that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, to me, that is like, I've always had the sneaking suspicion the left was full of shit, and COVID confirmed it. Like, they're nothing but a bunch of hypocrites who do and say the same shit of the people that they're bagging on. And I looked at it, my first example is Mr. fucking Ken Doll here himself in California, Gavin Newsom, who's locking down his whole state. And meanwhile, he's going to fucking parties, indoor dining, no masks, right in the heart of it all. Our own governor. Nobody can travel, except me.
Remember Nancy Pelosi and the hair salon?
Yeah. Hair salons are shut down, except mine, because I need to get my hair done. Because I'm on TV, and that's part of my job.
My favorite was we can't have backyard gatherings of more than X amount of people. But you can go riot. I'm sorry. Mostly peacefully protest.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm paraphrasing Adam Carolla here. Yeah, Fauci, that Thanksgiving. Yeah, get together in your yard and put the mashed potatoes in a T-shirt can in and fire them across the table at Grandma. But yeah, when it comes to Black Lives Matter, racism's a bigger problem than COVID. Go ahead. Like, that's how you knew when that guy was compromised. That was the moment.
This is why, and this is what I've tried to tell people for years and years about people like Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks is a perfect example. And it's one we all three know. So it's one of those few fucking like unicorn moments on this podcast. A lot of people think Bill Hicks was like this hardcore communist, socialist, whatever. Bill Hicks was an anti-authoritarian.
Yeah, he's from
fuck off
Texas.
telling me how to live my life. And fuck off trying to fucking get me to tell you how to live tell somebody else how to live their life. It's their life. Basically, the right to swing your fist wildly ends at my face. Extrapolate that out to everything pretty much. And that was his theory on shit. That's where I fall. Yeah. So I've always been anti-authoritarian, and I grew up with religious people, so I know all about that type of authoritarianism. And just like you, Chris, I'm like, wow, a lot of you people who preach this shit, you are the exact opposite of what you preach. Case in point, any musician who's a man who gets on stage and starts talking all this male feminist shit, he's got more rapes on him than motherfucking Bill Cosby. I'll put money down on it. I've seen the dude who's being the creepiest backstage is the dude who's preaching the loudest on stage.
Yeah, this is what a male feminist looks like T-shirt.
Yep. Oh yeah. Douchebag. Playing grab ass, grabbing titties, bumping in the side tits. Oh, I'm sorry. Grinding up on your girl while you're standing there because that's what they get off on. That type of shit. Oh yeah, I've seen all that shit. And 9 times out of 10, in the artistic community, the musician community I was from, it was always the dudes who was fucking chirping the loudest, peacocking. I'm a male feminist. I'm a female ally. Sure, dude.
Well, yeah, it's like you notice how a good portion of the people who are publicly against capitalism are doing very okay. Like I was just bringing this up the other day. Prime example from our youth. Rich, Rage Against the Machine. Capitalism's bad. Capitalism's bad. Capitalism's bad. Flash forward to fucking 20 years later. Come see our show for $300 a ticket.
Yeah, that must have been nosebleed. Ones I saw were $600, and that wasn't even main floor. That was not even main floor.
Well, there you go. And the whole time they're on a major label. You were Rage Against the Machine. You were part of the machine.
It's because we live in a capitalist hellscape, man. We have no choice but to participate in the system. That's what they'll tell you, word for word.
Oh, I just thought Tom Morello was doing
so. Cool it seems like the best system won. Then, if it forces you to fucking deal with it, your system, no one deals with by choice at least.
Hey, and
what countries that have been communist for fucking decades have people not been fleeing, willing to risk their lives to get away from? Go ahead, I'll wait.
And I could put a 2023 finer point on it. That system, if you go by the demographics of the band, brought 2 brown people out of poverty.
Even though Tom Morello was never living in poverty.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
I don't know about Zach De La Rocha, but Tom Morello, no. He's from Libertyville, Illinois. He's Mr. White Bread.
Gotcha.
He just got a quarter black dad so he can throw his fist in the air and not get yelled at.
Punk-ass parents were trying.
Staying together. He went to Harvard. Motherfucker.
Bullshit ass parents staying together, making sure he had a good upbringing. Punk ass bitch.
Putting his ass into Harvard and paying for a fucking music degree from Harvard, which I'm like, that's the most egregious thing that Tom Morello's ever done. And that's probably the worst sin his parents ever did, was going, we'll pay for you to go to Harvard and get a music degree. From Harvard? Motherfucker, you better study something you can make a living with.
Yeah, right?
You're going to Harvard. Fuck off with that shit.
Yeah, you study music, better go to Juilliard or Berkeley. What the fuck you doing at Harvard?
I might be wrong, by the way. He might not have been studying music at Harvard. I do know that he studied music, he said, at college. And I think it was Harvard he went to. So.
But then, but if they're from the West Coast, right? You got to look into their origin story.
Well, no, he's from Libertyville. He grew up with fucking Adam Jones from Tool. They grew up in the same neighborhood.
That I do know.
Yeah. So, and I mean, Adam Jones from Tool, this is real music nerd shit. He had already made his bones in the fucking visual effects industry he worked on Terminator 2.
Yep. He was fine. So he didn't need Tool. He was like in the Brian May boat. Like,
Yeah. He was like, I'll do Tool until I don't want to do it anymore. And 4 years later, here you go. So, but great, done with the music nerd part of the podcast.
Well, that all stemmed from inclusive capitalism. Good times.
Well, okay, is it just a rebranding? Is this like them going, we got rid of the crucifix, here's Buddy Christ? Is that essentially all this is? Because I don't hear anything new. I just hear a phrase that with nothing attached to it. What is the idea here?
To quote Barry Obama's, oh god damn it, a new economic framework that addresses inequality and prepares citizens for the coming changes in how we live and work that reaches a higher purpose beyond material consumption. Dude, tell me that you just did. That is communism. What makes it is at the end reaches a higher purpose beyond material consumption. That greater good bullshit. It's not a greater good. Show me in the history books where it was for the greater good, because it always turns out to benefit the government.
And always the worst people find their way to the top of the government in those fucking type governments as well. Not that we do much better, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. All you have to do is look at the history of communist dictators and their communist leaders. I won't even fucking frame it by saying dictators. Just go look at the numbers, and go look at the numbers from the most liberal source you can find. That's acceptable, by the way. They're still they make Hitler look like fucking he was playing tiddlywinks.
Hey man, I'll put on my Johnny America hat for this one. As far back, or I should say as recent as 2021, we still got motherfuckers clinging to landing gears on planes to try to get here. Just saying.
We lock up per capita more people than any other country on the planet. What we don't have is a country that's so shitty, we threaten people trying to leave with death. Like, for the most part, as long as you aren't wanted, you can leave the fucking United States. I mean, I don't know how welcome you're going to be to come back if you just go and renounce your citizenship, but as far as I know, there's really nothing stopping you. Unless you have, like I said, a warrant or something, and you're trying to get out of the country, that's going to pop up when you're trying to travel out of the country. Sorry about your luck, dude.
And my lens is tainted. I had a job for 7 years where I worked with so many immigrants who came here with dick, and they are definitely making more money than all three of us put together right now.
Well, this is what I've been saying, and I mean this. It's easier to accept I'm going to have to work like that when you don't have shit to begin with. Case in point, someone who comes here with that, as Joey Diaz calls it, immigrant mentality, in 10, 15 years, they can be making more money than all three of us put together. But here's what they're going to do. Their entire life's going to revolve around getting themselves to that position, getting their family to that position. So that means 24/7. If they own a store, pretty much they do everything but sleep in that store. Yeah, but I guess everybody in the family, when you got downtime, you don't have downtime. You go to work.
Well, I guess
go work at the store.
The difference in this country between here and where they left is in this country they can do that and gain some traction. Whereas where they came from, that's their life, and they, especially in India where the caste system still exists, you're just spinning your wheels till you fucking die. Just the fact that I walk into because here in the Metro Detroit area, you go into gas stations or what we call party stores. Everybody else calls liquor stores. That's all they are. A lot of times it's Chaldean, something like that, owned, and it's family owned. And if you go there long enough, you can watch their family grow up and watch, because the kids work there and everything like that. And when I was a kid, both my parents at one point were business owners. My mom actually owned a storefront. I was 12, 13. And my mom never met slave labor she didn't love, but she didn't want me working. Not in her store. And that's you see the difference of what I'm talking. Even my dad was like, go wash the trucks. That's your job. And I'm like, what, you could get my little brother to do? And he's like 5? Seriously? But I mean, just the difference in culture. Yeah. Then you can tell I'm second generation American, because when I helped start this business last year, my sister was like, so, hey, you got this nephew that just graduated. What you gonna do? You know what? Definitely not that mentality in my family. It's like, hey, you giving out jobs? I got a motherfucker right here who needs a job.
Dude, you got to remember, I was 12, 13 when my mom owned her bookstore. I mean, she could have trained me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, she should have been like, you are at 12 or 13, you actually want to spend time with your mother in her bookstore. A bookstore, by the way, that I had no interest in what she was selling any of the books in. It was a very specialized bookstore. Shit I didn't care about. But for whatever reason, I liked working behind the register, and I liked working in the bookstore. I just liked working. I don't know. Same thing with my dad. No, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference.
No, trust me.
Sounds like if I was in your family would have been like, okay, come on over here. You want to know how to? You want to do the taxes too?
Yeah.
You get audited once, you're done. No, I'll whip that ass.
I mean, I've been working since I was 12. I wanted a new stereo. I was like, well, you want it? We'll pay for half. Got it. Went out and got a paper out, and well, been on the fucking goddamn hamster wheel ever since. Yeah, no, it's how it goes, man.
There's honestly, I know it's Joey Diaz and he's a comedian and shit, and he says outlandish shit because that's kind of what his brand is. But his phrase "immigrant mentality," there's some real shit behind that,
dude. The one quote,
no one will make you feel like a lazy American more than a motherfucking Cuban fresh off the boat. Let me tell you,
the one quote I always quote from my ex-father-in-law, because he's from India and he's done well for himself over here. He says, there is so much money here laying around. Americans are just too lazy to pick it up.
I agree partially. And as an outsider coming into here, coming from probably a situation where you had to hustle a lot more than your average American, I can see why you would think that. But I would say, I don't know if it's 50-50, but I'd say a sizable percentage of people have no idea that money's there or how to pick it up. And they'd be more than happy to learn, but no one's ever fucking taught them. No one's ever even fucking said, hey, there's money just laying around. I mean, you can just pick it up.
Guy used to shit in a hole in the ground in India. So, I mean, I'm guessing.
But you said, he
figured shit
out.
What
I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. That's like, listening to one of the podcasts I listened to, they were talking about bands of kids in, what fucking country was it? Czechoslovakia in the 30s, 1930s, that is. I think that was it. But anyways, they were talking about how kids is like they at one point they lowered the age for capital punishment to like 12. It was in Russia. Excuse me, it was Russia. I'm getting different parts of the podcast mixed up. And they were like, how could they do that? And it goes, because kids were pickpocketing and stealing from people. And they were like, why? And they were like, because that's the only way they could survive. So if you come from an environment where you survived as a child by any means necessary, you come to America where as long as you're willing to fucking jump through the hoops and someone's willing to explain to you the steps to make it through the bureaucratic bullshit, that's just waiting around for help for them. They're like, you mean I don't have to like dodge the police and not get my ass beat because I'm stealing from people to try to live? Okay. But that's an impossible. You take someone who's raised here in America, whose parents don't give a fuck, basically like, I give you 3 hots and a place to fucking lay your head till you're 18. That's what the fuck I do. And I send you wherever the state says I have to send you, aka school, so I don't get thrown in jail. You turn that kid on the street at 18, that kid has no idea how to survive.
Sure.
So now tell me, which culture is superior, which one's inferior? Tell me that now.
Now, I will say, tying into what you're saying, Rich, and this is not saying this to you personally, but the I didn't know argument is going to start wearing thin soon, just simply because we are now on like our second generation who has grown up with all of the world's information in their hand.
I understand that, and I agree with that. And there's also, type in work from home jobs and see what type of fucking ads you get. Then type in remote work jobs and see what type of ads you get. I didn't even realize that until a couple of years ago. What search terms you use dictate what you get back. The more pedestrian your search terms, the more pedestrian your fucking results will be. Meaning, if you put in work from home, you get a lot of pyramid schemes, MLMs, bullshit like that. You put remote work, you get what you're actually looking for.
Yeah, those MLMs.
Well, no, what I'm saying is yes, once again, the knowledge is there, but it ain't just like, oh, I just fucking logged into Google and it told me how to fucking live my life from cradle to grave.
Right.
That's not how the shit works. And I mean, I don't know what it's like to have some of the parents that like I've had friends have, because I look at them and like their parents were like, you're not going to fail. Period. End of fucking story. You're our only kid. You ain't failing. And it wasn't like they coddled the kid. They fucking gave the kid whatever he wanted. Wasn't that. It was, you're not going to fuck up. Then I have a lot of friends who had narcissistic parents who were fucking too busy living their own lives, chasing pussy, whatever the fuck, and they didn't give a fuck. And those are the kids who are usually walking around going, I don't know. And here's the deal. If you get in their face and go, well, then you're stupid, you're probably going to get the shit beat out of you, because that's the type of kid who doesn't know. If you go, come here, man, let me show you something, you might be surprised just how fucking quickly and apt of a pupil that kid is. But I know it's easier to sit on the sidelines and judge.
Now we're getting into a conversation about the school systems.
I'm getting into conversation about fucking parents not doing their goddamn job and dumping their fucking kids. And this is how we need to start looking at this. Dumping the kids on the rest of us to deal with. Case in point, Gorlak the Destroyer. Why do I have to act like that bitch is a 10 because her parents lied to her and said she's beautiful?
I don't know, but a lot of states, and I think Michigan might be one of them. I know California is definitely one of them for sure, are getting rid of the standardized tests because of, I believe the term I read today was learning loss from the COVID years. So now we're going to lower the bar because we fucked up. We're just going to lower the bar. I'm sure that's not going to have any societal implications at all.
That goes as far as development of babies. They have changed the age that babies start talking now. They've changed the age that babies start walking now. The guidelines completely different.
Wait a minute. Explain to me how they can just change. You can't change. A baby's going to start walking when a baby wants to start walking. A baby's going to start babbling when a baby wants to start babbling.
Yeah.
It's not going to wait for you to go, no, little one, you don't start that for another 2 months.
No, they changed it because with talking specifically, because kids, the majority of kids, I would say, go to daycare, right? And at daycare, all of the teachers and all of the people who they would watch wore masks, and they couldn't see their mouths move. So the interactions, they were the normal interactions where they were picking up mouth movements, which is part of a baby learning how to talk. They weren't able to see that, and there is a total shift. They changed the average age in which a baby should start talking now to take that into consideration.
So through our own dumbass fuckery of you have to wear this useless mask, we've actually stunted a generation's development.
Yes.
Like this,
or at least a slice of a generation's development. As Chris always says, neat.
I feel like I'm about to go into an OK Boomer rant here, but I don't care. We're putting on the Johnny America hat again. Like that right there is like there's been a mindset shift in this country, because I feel like when we were kids, or maybe even a little bit before when we were kids, like if it was like, oh, we fucked up, I feel before it would have been like, we got to step up our game, we are failing our citizens. Now we're back to the goalposts on wheels. Oh, well, we fucked up. Let's lower instead of picking up our game, let's just lower the bar. Mm-hmm. And that is why we are no longer number one. America! I should say that's one of many reasons. Because working hard might involve some effort.
Well, we don't have any time for that.
Pick up your slack. You caused this problem. Fix it. Don't it's a local sports talk guy here a couple weeks ago. He said he was channeling you, Rich, because he said he was going to start selling them to Michigan fans. He's like, I'm going to start selling a goalpost on wheels so you can move it whenever you want. And like that's where we've been. I feel the last decade and a half. That's just all we've done in this country. Instead of, I don't know, making some effort to change things, we just move the goalposts. We just lower the bar.
Look at that article you sent about, our Gen Xers, the new boomers, and I'm just sitting there like this. Online, Gen X has been, this is a direct quote from this article, by the way. Online, Gen X has been dismissed as Boomer 2.0. I've been saying that for a fucking 5-6 years about millennials? And now millennials are, no, it's Gen X is Boomer 2.0. They're Boomer light. We are nothing like the baby boomers. I don't know how millennials don't see that as a generation. The only thing I can think is they're just projecting what they hate about themselves onto other generations at this point. Because we were for all the crying from millennials, we're the first generation to do worse than our parents. No, you aren't. There's a whole fucking generation before you that we grew up being told that's how it was. Oh, well.
Yo, it's interesting you say that, because Whoopi Goldberg, I guess recently on The View, kind of just pretty much said what you said. She says, I'm sorry, listen, every generation comes and wants to do better than their parents did, but I'm sorry, if you only want to work 4 hours, it's going to be harder for you to get a house. I feel for everybody that feels this, but I'm sorry. We busted our behinds. We had to bust our behinds. We didn't have the option of going back. We had all kinds of stuff. She said, every generation is told you're going to do worse than your parents. And she said, you know what, people, pick it up.
That is absolutely not true, but okay. There was no baby boomers' parents telling them that you're doing worse than we were. There was no baby. The world, the quote-unquote greatest generation and the silent generation is what birthed and raised the baby boomers. Do you think either that's the generation who was born during World War I, fought in World War II, and fought in Korea? Do you think that they fucking thought that the baby boomers had a rawer deal than they did?
No, especially the greatest generation who also saw the Great Depression.
Boom. And by the way, a lot of the silent generation born during the Great Depression. So their first fucking memories, core memories for all you fucking millennials, are of like abject, crippling poverty. And that was their entire world. That's all they knew. So, yeah. I guess
for me, more I took from that article was, if you know anything about Whoopi's history, she does not come from privilege.
No, she was a fucking crack-addicted hooker. By her own words. I'm not fucking putting words in it. She did a whole one-woman show, and one of her characters was a representation of the person she became when she was the crack-addicted hooker. There you go.
And she's going, stop whining and get to work.
Because it's true. Look, I have no problem working hard and working more than 8 hours, whatever, blah, 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 whatever the fucking, I don't even know what's considered a normal work day anymore. It seems like people think 6 hours a day is a normal work day. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's a light day. Yeah.
6 hours was like, do we even get a lunch? Do we just get a break?
Oh, there is. I don't know. I think we've established the three of us all hang out in very different corners of the internet. But a couple weeks ago, I know there was one going viral, and there's been a couple that have in the last year or so of Gen Z age people making their little TikToks about the cruelty and how terrible the 40-hour work week is, and I don't have time to do anything, and this and that. Like, well, I got some bad news. If you're going through this at 23 or 24, I got some bad news for you about the next 40 years. And don't have kids. By the way, if you think now, at the early stage in your career, you don't have time to do anything, I don't even have kids. I'm just telling you this from an observation of watching my friends and family.
I just want to know, because if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, I want to make sure we've all seen it. It's the TikTok of the blonde chick going, I can't work a 9 to 5. I have no time for nothing, and all that. Like, yeah, that's
I have to leave the house at 7:30, and some days I don't even get home till 6:30. Like, I was thinking, like, you mean like everyone else?
I'm just thinking, how the fuck are you? Was she supposed to be like 25? By the way, have you seen this video, Jess?
Yes.
Okay. And she's supposed to be like, what, 25?
Yes.
How the fuck do you reach 25 and not have never been out of your house for more than fucking 6 hours at a time?
Right.
That you think that, like, working 8 hours is being put upon? Like, I'm not going to lie, it sucks, but it sucked a lot less at 25, and it probably sucked even less than it did at 25 if I wasn't perpetually drunk or hungover at that point. It made it a lot easier, I can tell you that. But I managed to work 8+ hours. Shit, 25. Wait a minute, 25? Yeah, 25. I was working at that pipe threading shop, working all but 3 days a month, 12-hour days. And the last week of every month and the first week of the next month, we worked 13 days straight. And it was midnight shift. I got off at 7 in the morning, just in time to buy beer.
At 25, I was just starting at Little Caesars, and I was working when I was a manager. I was leaving the house at 8:30, getting home at 7:30. I didn't have time to do anything. No, I was in a band as well. And I had a girlfriend.
I was living with my girlfriend. At the time, my girlfriend, yeah. I wasn't doing the band thing, but I was playing every day still.
Yeah, I look back on the stuff, not at 25, more at like 22 for me, where I was in school and working full-time and had a boyfriend, and I had my hobbies, and I was taking, I think, 21 hours per semester, because anything above, what was it, 15 hours, 12, I forget now, it doesn't go towards like tuition. So they can only charge you for so many hours per tuition. And I would always take over that because you don't get charged for it. So I'd take like the most I could take. And yeah, like, I mean, I was tired. Took a couple naps in my car a couple times, but...
Dude, when I was going to Specs Howard, when we met, I was at one point in the middle of all that, when I had the internship, I had to be at the radio station at 5. I'd have to go, and then from the radio station, I'd have to be to work at 10. Then I'd work 10 to 6, and then, or 10 to 5, and then what, class started at 6? Like, yeah.
6 to 10, yeah.
Yeah, I'd leave the fucking house at like 4:30, and then a lot of times too, after school, hey, let's go out, you know. If I went home right after school, I'd get home, I'd leave the house at 4:30, and I'd get home at like 10:30. And that's like, again, I was 20, so definitely a lot of nights wasn't going home directly after school. So yeah, I mean, there's like
a couple of those nights we went.
That's what I'm saying.
We went out after. Yeah.
There is just like, and I blame their parents. Like, there's just this new mentality of like, I want everything, but I don't want to do shit for it. That's just not how the world works. It's how it has never worked like that. And it has nothing to do with privilege. And it was this, no, it's always been the fucking same. When you're young, you don't have anything because you don't have a career. And no one wants to pay you to do fucking shit to do anything. You have to gain experience. And you might have to you might have to work 41, 42 hours. 43, 45, oh low, oh no.
What are you working, payroll?
Right, yeah, exactly. It's anything else in life. You get out of it what you put into it. You do minimum effort, you're going to get minimum return.
I mean, but here's the thing. And this is the fucked up part. This whole ball to where, 30 hours or 6-hour shifts and all this all got started with Obamacare. What was the caveat? What was the fucking exception? Full-time employees over a certain amount of people on the payroll.
It's still there. If you average over, I forget the number, but if you have more than 50 employees if you have over 50 employees and they average and anyone averages over 35 hours a week, they have to be benefited because that's the threshold. I don't know because we provide benefits. And
okay, and
if anybody that works well, actually, no, because we're under the threshold. But yeah, the threshold is if once we get to like over 50 employees, anyone who averages 35 by law has to be benefited. So the new standard became from the company that I worked for, do not schedule anyone for over 30 hours because it gave them the room, right? If the industry were from, hey, if you got to stay an extra hour or two, it gave them the cushion to not go over 35.
Yep, exactly. And it trickled out or rippled out, I guess I should say, out from there. And I mean, who was affected mostly by that?
The line level.
It would be younger people working, people working, non-college people, blah, 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 blah. So what happens? We're 10, 12 years down the line from that. Now you have an entire generation who thinks that 6 hours is a full fucking day. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a good thing that health insurance companies can't go, oh, we're not going to cover you because you have a pre-existing condition. But ultimately, all he did was make them say, okay, we'll cover you, but it's going to cost you a fucking arm and a leg. All he did was guarantee them customers. Oh, and guarantee fucking us out of full-time hours now. And now we have a generation who thinks that full-time is abusive.
Which, by the way, I find it ironic it's called the Affordable Health Care Act because the same insurance from the marketplace that I had at the job I had for 17 years was 4 times as much as it was through my job. How is that affordable? Just saying. And of course, I made too much money to qualify for any kind. That's the other I'm going off into a rant here. And anytime I've needed any kind of social safety net, I'm always told, no, you make too much money. Like, where?
That's why I loved it when I tried to I tried to get some help one time from state of Michigan. This is when we had Rick Schneider, one tough nerd, as our governor. They were like, well, how much you make? I told them, they're like, whoa, well, you're below the poverty line. I'm like, yeah, you ain't got to rub it in. I almost hit her with the fucking Bill Hicks line. Bitch, you go up to Cripples and dance too? But I'm like, yeah, so is that going to help me? Well, no, you still make too much to get any help. I make less than the poverty line for a single person to make, which if you knew what it was 12 years ago, you knew it's pathetic. I was making that much money and I still couldn't get any help because I made too much money. Dude, I grew up around fucking white trash 2-bit hustlers. Don't tell me it's not a con. That's a fucking con, dude. Somebody's pocketing money and nobody whose money is supposed to be used to help people who are in fucking dire straits or in rough situations is being pocketed somewhere down the line because it ain't going to the people that it's supposed to. How could it? The law made it illegal. You have to make underneath this to be qualified, but still, if you make less than the poverty line, you make too much for us to help you. Explain to me how that works. What is the point of having the poverty line?
Right?
What is the point of making it such a big deal? Because it wasn't even a big deal in my mind until it was pointed out to me by the state themselves that I make under the poverty, as if that was going to do something to help me or some way.
No, the key is you gotta have kids. If you got a mouth to feed,
exactly what
they'll throw fucking money at you. But if you're on your own, fuck you. No, the one time I applied the one time I was like, long story short, left company. Had to come back a position below, and it was an hourly position, significantly less than what I was making. And I did the math. I was like, man, if I could just have someone to pay could buy my groceries, I get through this till I work my way back up the food chain. And nope, because it's funny too, the way they word it. It wasn't like how many people in your household. It was like how many people live at your residence. So my dumbass was honest. Me and my friend. You know, what do you make? What does he make? And they're like, nope. And then they come back with your household makes too much money. I'm like, household? You just asked how many people fucking lived here. And I know you're the government that has access to things like my address and social security number for both of us. And I know you'd eventually figured it out. So I wasn't even going to go down that road. Gee, thanks and fuck you.
That's about right.
Like hey, way to go, state of Michigan. You just expect your roommates to, hey, your roommate's fucking up. Just chip in.
See, there's a way around that, where you could have answered questions to where you could have lived with fucking Elon Musk and it wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, I know.
But you didn't know that because nobody fucking told you. Also because you don't come from a family who has basically used, welfare? I mean, that's basically what it would be.
I come from a family who taught me all the time and effort you could put doing into that, you could have a fucking job.
My family was just, you don't have a job, go get another one. Okay.
Yeah. That too.
It ain't that hard. The hardest part is dealing with the idiots in the interview process. But that's about it. Like, no one ever told me go get on unemployment. And every once in a while, I have friends be like, "Go get on unemployment." I'm like, "Why? I can go get another job. I don't need unemployment." It's not about what you need, man. You've paid into it. That's your money.
And I do think at some point when I was in high school, the conversation with my dad was had. Well, he was like, the government ain't coming to save you. Fucking work. Get used to working. You're going to be doing it.
See, my mom was me growing up was kind of a microcosm of the fucking world we live in now. My mom was a big fucking fan of the state fucking taking care of her and paying everything for her. And up until she lost custody of me, she got it. But my dad, the only time the state's ever going to knock on the door is to draft your ass. They'll stick a rifle in your hand and tell you go kill somebody and go die for your country. But that's all you can expect from the fucking government. You just need to understand that right now. So, I mean, apparently adults don't tell their fucking children this shit anymore.
Like, yeah, my expectations.
The government's here to save you.
Yeah, my expectations were set really low, really early. Like, do not expect anything from them except they're going to fucking have their hand out.
And has your experience proven that wrong?
I mean, when I've needed them, I've been told to fuck off. So, yes.
Well, no, it hasn't proven that wrong. The only time the government wants anything to do with you is when their hand is out.
Correct. I answered your question incorrectly. And two, there's another. I mean, that's when it stands out. There's been a couple instances where I've applied for, different things where I've needed some kind of state or federal. I'm like, what college comes to mind? Because my parents cashed in shit like bonds and shit that they had been, that they had purchased for things like college. When it came time for financial aid, you made too much money this year. My friend, really? My parents were like, have you seen our W-2s? But yeah, because they, shit like that. It's like, well, you get penalized. I feel like especially in my whole experience with unemployment. I feel like I was penalized for doing the right thing. Because now there's money they've owed me, and they've owed me for 3 years, and I'll never get it. And they officially win. I've given up. Like, I think I called once this year.
And I mean, dude, they'd take everything. They'd spend $500,000 in fucking agents of the state and prosecutors and judges' salaries to get $10,000 from you. And they do it with a fucking smile and talk that Nuremberg shit. I'm just doing my job. But yet they owe you money. Yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it, if we get to it.
Well, hey, where do you think corporate America learned it from? Oh, you just show up with infinite resources and bleed out the small guy? Okay, cool. I mean, that's what corporate America does. Who do you think did it first?
Kings, queens, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. It's another conversation I don't want to go down because it's getting late. We got to wrap this up. And this has been a fucking all over the fucking place show, but whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Do we have anything?
What is? I mean, I fuck it. I'd rather listen to people fucking actually say what they're thinking than go, that's more fucked up shit happened. What do we think about that? Oh, that's fucked up. Everything sucks. All right, yeah. All right, good talk. See you next week. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I said, I think we just need to be the show we are and stop trying to be the show we think we are.
Should we take callers?
So, yes. Dude, I've thought about if there was a way to fucking do it live, but
there is. Oh, there's many more ways now.
Pain in the ass. There's too much pain in the ass. I'm not doing it. I'm still looking into fucking, okay, what type of fucking audio interface would I need to put a fucking mic up here?
No, now the Spreaker has a set. I just fire it up down here. We can go live. Just the setup we got going. Just open up the Spreaker fucking site. Fucking make sure everything's routed into that correctly.
Okay, I'm going to guarantee we're never going to do this. Live. I'm going to guarantee we're never going to do this because I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, and I'm about to guarantee it's going to happen by saying it because I'm going to speak it into existence. But it's going to happen either way. Someone's going to post a link on 4chan, and we're going to get some crazy ass calls. That's what, or whatever. That's what's going to happen. How do I know that? Because there are literally threads on 4chan every fucking night of people posting links to shit like that and people calling in and trolling them.
Oh, anytime there's been a few Adam Carolla episodes over the years where he's done that, where they're like, hey, we're live on this app right now. And yeah, because there's no screener. There's definitely, there's been a couple people that have said some crazy shit and then just logged out. Taking the Stern out of the Stern fans playbook.
And a Baba Booey to you too.
Yeah.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Making it to Wednesday is a win in itself, and Dunkin' thinks you deserve a reward. That's why every Wednesday, now through December, Dunkin' Rewards members get a free donut with drink purchase. So whether you like your midweek pick-me-ups oozing with chocolate or filled with jelly, it's on us, because you deserve it. Save time and order ahead on the app with Dunkin' Rewards. Not a member? Join today. America runs on Dunkin'. Limit 1 classic donut per member per Wednesday. Terms and exclusions may apply. Participation may vary. Offer ends 12/27/2023.
We all know a guy who only occasionally shaves for big occasions, and it's because that occasional shave really hurts. It's the time of year for big occasions, and yet there he is, suffering with that cheap drugstore razor. Let's help him out. Henson Shaving's line of razors, built with aerospace precision, deliver a smooth shave your dad, brother, and even son can enjoy, eventually. With replacement blades just 10 cents each, you'll buy it once, and they'll use it for life. How's that for the perfect gift? Celebrate with 100 free blades on your first purchase, and no subscription headaches. HensonShaving.com/holiday.
Ah, feel the whoa with Listerine at BJ's. You can save $2.50 now on Listerine products like Total Care Anti-Cavity Fluoride Fresh Mint Mouthwash or Cool Mint Pocket Packs Fresh Breath Strips at your nearest BJ's location. Experience the feeling of a million germs zapped in seconds with Listerine. Discount available through December 24th. Save now, only at BJ's.
Making it to Wednesday is a win in itself, and Dunkin' thinks you deserve a reward. That's why every Wednesday, now through December, Dunkin' Rewards members get a free donut with drink purchase. So whether you like your midweek pick-me-ups oozing with chocolate or filled with jelly, it's on us, because you deserve it. Save time and order ahead on the app with Dunkin' Rewards. Not a member? Join today. America runs on Dunkin'. Limit 1 classic donut per member per Wednesday. Terms and exclusions may apply. Participation may vary. Offer ends 12/27/2023.
We all know a guy who only occasionally shaves for big occasions, and it's because that occasional shave really hurts. It's the time of year for big occasions, and yet there he is, suffering with that cheap drugstore razor. Let's help him out. Henson Shaving's line of razors, built with aerospace precision, deliver a smooth shave your dad, brother, and even son can enjoy, eventually. With replacement blades just 10 cents each, you'll buy it once, and they'll use it for life. How's that for the perfect gift? Celebrate with 100 free blades on your first purchase, and no subscription headaches. HensonShaving.com/holiday.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Before we wrap it up too much, you've teased us with a story from TSA.
Yes.
We have to hear the story from TSA.
So, going to the Orlando airport last Saturday morning.
Oh, you rode the monorail.
No, I did not.
In Orlando? They got rid of it?
No, it's
Or
there.
you just didn't have to ride it? Okay.
No, I just had my Lyft drop me off right where I needed to be. But just walk in, and I got a backpack, and I got a carry-on size luggage, and I got some a bag with some golf tees in it that were longer. So I'm like, whatever, I can take over the cockpit with these. So I'm gonna try to check this bag. But the line for checking the bag is just fucking ridiculous. I'm talking about like walk in the door, line starts here, that kind of shit. And the line is like 600 feet. The line ends 600 feet fucking, to the right. So like, nope, not doing this. I did the math in my head like it will be shorter time for me to go through security, have them pull my bag aside, go, hey, you can't bring this through, and go, yeah, throw it out, than for me to wait in this. So fucking do the thing, get through security, they flag my bag. Like, all right, here we go, cool. Golf tees are $5 a bag. I don't give a fuck. Like, because at this point, my flight is like boarding in like 5 minutes. Like, I've traveled a few years. I forgot I don't have the status I used to. I have to wait in the regular people lines. But, so, they go through my bag, and they pull out my travel steamer. And I'm like, is this thing too big or what? And he points at the reservoir. It's like, this is more than, I forget what the thing, this is more than whatever ounces of water. I'm like,
3 ounces?
Yeah. I'm like, all right. So I'm thinking like, fine, I just find the nearest trash can and dump it out. And he's like, if you want to dump this out, you got to go out, get rid of it, and then come back through line again. I'm like, really? Like, yeah. He's like, or you can leave it here. I'm like, but I can't just take it over to that trash can right there that you can see and dump it out. He's like, nope, you got to get out and go all the way through security. And I'm like, well, I was prepared for this kind of confrontation because they do now have the part where you can self-print out your bag tag and, basically like the rest of the world. Hey, you can start doing their job for them. Tag your bag so you can just drop it off at a self-service kiosk. But I said the line was ridiculously long. So I pocketed the tag. I'm like, well, I got this tag right here. Can we just put this back in the bag and tag it and check it? No, sir. If you wanna, same thing. You got to go out and come back through. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ! Just passive aggressively, just go enjoy my steamer. I gotta go. And it's just another example of fucking like a minimum wage gilded cage. Like it's just fucking annoying. Like I want to be like, buddy, I can name 4 other violations in my bag for starters. Like my deodorant's way more than the whatever ounces. I also got some golf tees in my bag that are far longer than I know what you're allowed to bring on a plane. Not to mention the fact that I brought weed to Orlando with me, but that's not your airport's fault. But I just thought, like, it's just annoying. Like over some water that they could have seen me get, like, that was the annoying part. Like, you could watch me go get rid of this.
See, this is... I just think that the TSA attracts those type of people. But, I mean, to me, this just speaks to, like, this is just the kind of customer service we've come to expect. This is the baseline customer service now. We don't give a fuck how much you're inconvenienced. Our rules are not to be fucking broken.
But here's the thing. Because I was reminded during my 2 stints at the airport in the last week, I fucking don't miss any of this. But I was reminded when I first started traveling, I was on the side of the passenger. At the end, I was on the side of the airport employees because we're back to you teach people how to treat you. Like, after 7 years of seeing the fucking animals people are when they travel, when they're at the airport, when they're on the airplanes, I was like, it's amazing we don't see more airline employees on the internet fucking slapping motherfuckers or just punching them.
I mean, I get all that, but I'm just like, I can count on, if how many rude interactions, customer service interactions I've had with people when they have had no excuse to be rude to me, I'd have to take off my fucking shoes to count how many I've had in the last week. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, it's just how it is now, man. Nope, we're not. There's no leeway. Not going to fucking work with you. Don't care. I mean, case in point, I'm heading into work. They're like, hey, it's Halloween. Why don't you grab a bag of candy? We'll pay you when you get back. Just bring the receipt, blah, 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 blah. We'll put some out for the kids in case they come in. All right, yeah, whatever. So I go and have a stroke over the fucking price of fucking candy these days. But I buy it. I get up to the counter, and it's at a drugstore because it was the only thing that it was fucking open that had the candy like in the bags that I needed on the way to work. And if you know about drugstores and their receipts are fucking ridiculously long. Like, you could write goddamn War and Peace out on the fucking things. And so the screen has, blah, blah, and would you like to donate this? Would you like to do this? Do you want cash back? And I'm just, no. And then, by the way, I'm already running late for work because I had to stop to do this shit. So I'm kind of annoyed as it is. And they slipped a new one in there. Do you want a receipt? I wasn't paying attention. I hit no. I was like, ma'am, I am so sorry. I hit no. I need you to print the receipt out for me. She's like, I can't do that. And I'm like, you can't do that? No, you can't reprint a receipt. No.
Stop lying.
You can or you won't.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there going to be a problem, sir? And I just kind of shook my head and I laughed. And I was like, no, there's not going to be any fucking problem. And I just walked the fuck out. And I'm just like, that's completely dead-eyed, inflexible, don't care. I'm not going to fucking lift this one fucking finger, press this button that says print and hand you your receipt.
I deserve to make $19 an hour. For what? No, the other day, I'll fucking call them out. I don't give a fuck. No one sponsors this podcast. I was at a Speedway. And I get up to the counter.
Oh, it was CVS I was at. Fuck CVS.
Yeah. I was at a Speedway, and I got to the counter, and I got, hold on a minute, because she's on the fucking phone or some shit. And Speedway has recently installed self-checkouts. And I'm like, well, that's why these motherfuckers are here, and they're going to continue to proliferate.
The Speedway by my employment, you know that 7-Eleven bought all the Speedways.
Yep.
I don't know why, if this is indicative of the quality of Speedways, but this Speedway, none of the Slurpee machines are going. None of the fountain machines ever work. If there is food on the roller grill, it looks like it's been there for 4 fucking days. I'm not exaggerating. I know what 5-6 hour old hot dogs look like, and I know what hot dogs that have been on a roller grill for 2 days look like. They look like that.
Are y'all talking about gas stations?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yes, see.
They have a self-checkout?
Oh, yeah.
Because no one does their fucking job.
In a gas
All these things that I'm describing, they need to be maintained by employees. The employees literally sit in the back watching through the fucking doorway on their phones and sigh, roll their eyes, suck their teeth, and everything else when you fucking go to the front, unless you go to the self-checkout. Yes.
Wow. I'm pretty sure we have Speedways here. I just assumed that you had something else that it wasn't a gas station. I had never a self-checkout in a gas station.
Well, Speedway's, it's like
the convenience store of Speedway.
They've always hung their head on their little higher end as far as, they got better food and shit and a wider selection of shit and a beer cave and all that crap.
Okay.
It's a convenience store that happens to sell gas at this point.
But the point is that is the baseline expectation of customer service. And I mean, so you got it from the TSA, you get it from a fucking random person in a drugstore. And like I said, this Speedway, it's just like this. I only stop for gas, and I'll only get gas there if I'm using a card. I refuse to go in and deal with them people or the self-checkout. I won't do it. That's how unpleasant they are. I don't know. How do you have a job working with the public and you're that way? I am actively avoiding your fucking place of business because of your employees.
Well, that one, it sounds like that's a bullshit one.
I hope it's a corporate.
Because I seek them out because I'm all over the Tri-County area. And when I'm stopping for gas or I'm looking for like gas and lunch at the same time, like I seek out speedways because they generally are consistent. And it seems like they hire people who give a shit generally. But yeah, there's some franchises out there because, yeah, dude, I don't have to tell you about it.
If it's a franchise, I feel sorry for the owner. And if it's corporate, that's probably why it's still going like it is and people are still working there.
Because not to go super, super hyper local, but I don't have to tell you about our 7-Eleven. That is a franchise, the worst 7-Eleven in the world. Anyway.
That is... Hey, and now we are really podcasting for two.
Yeah.
I just don't have any like personal affiliations or excitement over any gas stations. If you'd asked me 10 years ago, I probably would have.
You don't have a go-to place that you stop at, like in general for gas, smokes, or vaporizer, or whatever?
See, that's the thing. I don't vape anymore. I don't really drink beer. Like, if I'm going to a gas station, I'm literally just stopping, putting my card in, pumping gas, and driving on.
See, that's what helps me avoid shitty customer service is, like I said, just being able to pull in and just get gas because I don't smoke anymore. But if I have to run in, oh yeah, there's certain places that like the customer service. Here, I'll do you one better than that. For 30 years now, I will avoid, like it is a box of used needles behind an AIDS clinic, the fucking White Castle at Telegraph and 96. They get, if you're from the Detroit area and the West Side, you know what I'm talking. And you like White Castle, you know what I'm talking about. For 30 years, they get your order wrong. They take forever. They throw you attitude. I've seen them act. I mean, I have watched with my own eyes, watched them spit in people's food. And that's when I was like, done, never eating at this one again. I don't care how drunk and hungry I am and wanting White Castle.
It's funny.
That's after 30 fucking years, Jess. Think about that. The 90s, 1993, when I came back from Florida, 94, so 29 years. Whatever, round up. Makes the story a little bit better. But all that fucking time, and it's never been good. And that's and people tolerate it. Why? Because you have to drive almost double digits worth of miles to go to a fucking White Castle that's not in Detroit and is even worse.
No, I feel you. I found myself in the mood for some White Castle after the Lions Monday night game a couple weeks ago. And I went to the White Castle that is closest to us. And typical of their behavior back in the days when I was frequenting it far more, I waited forever and my order was wrong. Now, to be fair, the error was in my favor. I got more food than I ordered, but it was not I was so in the mood for just a straight up White Castle. Like, just, that is what my drunk ass wanted. Like, yes, I want the mustard. I want the onions. Give it to me. And I got some crazy, like, something with, like, French onions. It was like the steak burger or some shit. I was like, I was disappointed.
Well, I can attest to.
And I got two more than I ordered. But yeah.
When you want White Castle and you're drunk, you want White Castle. So if they're like, oh, so you want the chicken rings? No, I don't want chicken rings. I don't want crinkle cut fries. I don't want none. I don't want the any of the dessert shit because they got crazy ass shit like cheesecake on a stick now, and I'm like, what? No,
right?
That's a Jeff Dunham puppet, isn't it? Cheesecake on a stick,
right?
I just want white cat. I like cheese on my shit, and I like my asshole to hurt. Clip that out of context. But I get the jalapeno cheese. And put the mustard and the pickle on that bitch, and we're good to go. And they can't get that right. And pickles are supposed to come on the fucking thing. Like, I have to tell them, please put pickles on my thing. It's like ordering a Whopper with cheese and going, would you please, what would you like? A Whopper with cheese, and could you please make sure to put cheese on that? And they'll get pissed when they forget, and you go, I'm sorry you didn't put cheese on it, and I even asked you. Really? Did I just ask you to solve world hunger? No, I asked you to fucking throw a slice of cheese on my shit.
What is hilarious about what you just said, too, is like, you're not asking for anything crazy. You're asking for, hey, can you give me something you make 10,000 times a day?
Exactly. I don't know. You know what? We need to do a fucking a live stream just so people can call in and be like, I want to know if Crystals is as bad in the South and out West. I want to know if White Castles are this bad wherever else in the country they have White Castle. Because if this is just a Detroit thing, we need to do something about that.
You know, trust me. You know you're slumming for White Castles, and I've done this on more than one occasion. Recently, when you're buying the frozen ones.
Dude, I almost would trust the steak patty from the dollar store more.
Well, just it's more like I don't want to drive all the way there. It's a little too late. I might be a little too drunk. But 7-Eleven's right at the corner. No, dude, trust me. If you come down in the morning, you see the White Castle box in the garbage, you know I had a good night.
Is that what the telltale is?
Yeah, like I was feeling no pain when I got home. If you see the White Castle box in the garbage.
For me, my old roommate used to say, "Oh, I know Rich is either going to wake up with a beer in his hand, or wake up pissed that he can't have a beer in his hand because there's like empty Coney boxes or the styrofoam Coney containers in the fucking trash." He's like, "That's the only time I see them shits that early in the morning."
Although I know I had a good time after the Monday night game because I come out on the day after to leave for my trip, and there's like 4 empty White Castle boxes riding shotgun. I was like, "Oh, cool."
You just eat them on the way, not even giving a fuck.
Exactly.
I'm so jealous of y'all having White Castle.
Have you had White Castle?
I have had White Castle one time.
Whoa.
Okay.
I was coming home from Nashville, and there was one, I think, in Murfreesboro, and we saw it, and we had just seen recently Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, and so the obvious choice, we had to go.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got Crystals in the South and in the Southwest, but it's just not the same. I don't know how to put Crystals are drier. I don't know how to explain it any better than that. Like you bite into them, it's like it seems like it's the same bun, it's the same cut of meat as far as they go with the square meat and all that shit. But
see, they were obviously they were very different to me. Whenever I had White Castle, I could tell a huge difference between that and Crystal, but now like my brain has completely melded the two experiences together, and that's just what I think of whenever I think of a White Castle.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I also feel Harold and Kumar, while the movie was great, second one was good, the Christmas one, yeah. They misrepresented White Castle to the stoner culture. Because to me, I don't know about you, Rich, White Castle was always drunk food.
Yeah, big time. If
you were getting high with your friends, if it was all about we just smoked 9 blunts, it was all about Taco Bell.
Yes.
Like, yeah, if there was just weed, if it was just weed crazy, there was a Taco Bell run happening. If we were drunk, it was White Castle.
Yeah, White Castles were, exactly, drinking. And Taco Bell, but Del Taco, when Del Taco showed up around here, Del Tacos kind of took over Taco Bell spot for the high-ons, like, man, let's go get that big-ass burrito. And, I mean, it was like a fucking 2-pound burrito for like $4 or something.
Oh, yeah. They still got it.
Oh, do they? It's been so long since I've ate a fucking Del Taco.
It's been renamed. Oh, no, I still get the Del Beef whenever I go. There's one time this summer I was like, we're in a loop. It's like McDonald's 4 times a week or 3 times a week, Taco Bell a couple times a week. Every now and then, go to Burger King. And one day we had the Del Taco option. I was like, God damn it. Let's eat something different. Del Taco wins the cheese battle. If they could put Del Taco cheese with Taco Bell everything else.
Yeah, I want Taco Bell sauce on Del Taco's tacos. That's my mix and mash.
I feel Del Taco shreds their cheese there, whereas Taco Bell it comes shredded.
Del Taco has really fucking thin shredded cheese compared.
That's what I'm saying. You can't get cheese to say that as someone who's worked with cheese for a long period of time. You can't get cheese to stay that thin and feathery, like falsely, I guess is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Like that is freshly grated. It has the appearance of freshly grated. Okay, we're like ranting about cheese and fast food. We're ending on a fun topic.
Y'all made me hungry.
All the stoners
Rich and I have been getting high, yeah.
All the stoners who've been hanging out together are like, damn, I got a munchies like a motherfucker now, man.
It is damn. Rich and I have been getting high tonight. So, yeah.
Here's the bitch of it. I didn't even get high till halfway through the fucking show. And I didn't get really, I just like took a couple fucking puffs because I was like, I haven't smoked all day and I'm kind of in pain. Yeah, I was.
Well, that seems when
the vitriol at the beginning was pure uncut hatred from me because I was the only blood pressure medication. That's the only drugs I was under the influence of at the beginning of the show.
Mm-hmm. You know, they took them hits. Now we're talking about food for a half hour.
I'm just saying, like, I'm sure if I go back and listen to this show, I can be like, if there's no audible cues, like I didn't mute the mic when I hit it, I'll be like, that's where it hit. Okay, I'm high right now. I can hear the change in me. I don't want to kill everybody. I just want like half the people in the world just to go away.
No, I bet you
compromise I'm making.
For the people who are listening, and if you are, and if you did, if you do agree with me, I almost gave the way old social media out.
Yeah.
At Gen Exhausted Pod on social media. People dig listening to food because it is one of the things that everybody has in common. When I was back on terrestrial radio for a minute and I was like actually doing like kind of research on like how to get topics that would actually like drive interaction with people, that was one of the things that came up. Is like there was one radio host or whatever that kept track of all the topics that they talked about and, you know, highlighted the things that got a response. And anytime they talk about food, like just
I absolutely agree with you because you know what my fucking icebreaker since moving to the east side of the fucking Metro Detroit area has been? Talk about food. Talk about Mediterranean food. Mediterranean food on the west side of the suburbs means Greek. Over here it means Lebanese. Yep.
Damn right.
And it's like everybody immediately is like, really? Wow. And everybody starts talking. It's the best icebreaker I've found moving to the east side. So, and hey, I also like to, because if someone goes, oh, you like Lebanese food? There's this place. Yeah, tell me all the places. I'll try them all at least once.
Hey, what's the base of the hierarchy of needs? Food, safety, shelter. 3 things we all have in common.
And if you don't like Lebanese food, you're wrong. You're just wrong. That's just all there is to it. I'm sorry. If you don't like some chicken shawarma, something's the fucking wrong with you. And I know that's like the sweet sour chicken of Lebanese food. I know. What, motherfucker? Say your piece.
That is some white people food.
Okay.
That is something like Whitey has co-opted and turned into something. And I believe shawarma is Greek.
What's the best Lebanese dish in your opinion?
You won't eat it.
Is it shellfish?
When I tell people what it's raw meat. It's called kibbeh nai. And it's prepared before you eat it. It's got cracked wheat and a whole bunch of spices. And you eat it with fucking Syrian bread. Not pita bread. Pita bread and Syrian bread. 2 different fucking things. Camel jockeys out there know what I'm talking about. Pita bread, that's Greek. But yeah, and hummus. But like good hummus.
Can you tell he's in his environment?
No, I need to know what is it called?
Kibbeh nai. But yeah, if raw meat freaks you out, there's baked kibbeh. You can get baked kibbeh. And that adds the addition of pine nuts to it. There's lubia. That's essentially okra and beef and tomato sauce. I said tabbouleh.
Okay, here's the thing. Everything you're describing, like I've tried all that shit. I'm just saying when I'm like, I need to grab something that I can fucking throw in a microwave and reheat. Why the fuck wouldn't I grab a chicken shawarma sandwich? It's got the rice. It's got the fucking toom. It's got the pickled pickles. It's got the pickled beets. It's got the chicken in it.
Ugh, pickled beets. What? That is one thing.
My God, dude.
That is one thing I can't get down with my Arabic brothers on is like, y'all, you can keep the pickled beets.
You understand how white I am, right? Like the fact that I like any food with any fucking spice in it's amazing. Come on, dude.
It's true.
Pickled beets are incredible.
See? Fellow mayo monkey even fucking co-signed on it.
But Rich, side note, there's a place right up 17 Mile, Ike's. You've asked for an authentic place around here. That is.
I'm wondering if I stopped in there.
Yeah, but that is my family's been going there for years. That is Camel Jockey owned and operated in
east or west on 17 Mile from where we're at.
West. It's at 17
Okay.
Vanda.
I might have went to that one. Okay, I'll have to check because I've been to a couple and I'll hit a couple a week and they all kind of like start going together unless something really sticks out to me or they're really close.
Man, most of the ones
sounds fairly close.
Yeah. most ones on Grubhub around here, when I look at their menu, I'm like, whatever. A white person picked your menu. Next. But anyway,
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I can't fault him because, like, if this was 20 years ago and he's like, hey, man, I really want to get into drinking moonshine, it's going to, like, rot my liver, I'd be like, okay, you've come to the right place. And if he's like, I got this Everclear, I'm like, where'd you buy that? Michigan? Okay, first of all, that's fake Everclear. And Everclear's bullshit anyways. We're going to get you 200 proof fucking shit. So I understand where you're like, you're not on the real shit. But, man, you have to understand, raw meat, that's where I kind of draw a line. I don't eat raw fish. I don't eat no raw fucking beef. I ain't eating no raw pork, no raw nothing. I'm good on that.
But I've always had people go, ew, and I ask them, do you eat sushi? Yeah, and I go, really? So, no
The
go.
only thing I eat raw is pussy. That's it.
So you'll eat raw fish, but again, it's a special kind of meat. Like all the fats, like taken. It's like the leanest meat you can get. Like all the fats taken out of. Again, it's prepared or literally right before it's served to you because it is not made to sit around. Like boom, boom, boom. Here you go. Eat this shit now. You know.
I'm looking at a recipe of it.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I'm just, like I said, I just can't do the raw thing, man.
Oh, and then you put onions in it and olive oil.
I'll be honest with you.
Oh, man.
When you said that they do a baked version of it, I was like, okay. And you were like, yeah, they put pine nuts in it. I'm like, see, that is what ruined it for me. Like, really? Pine nuts? Fuck out of here with that.
It works. Just saying. It works.
I mean, I can eat around it. I don't know. I'll try. Hey, man, if there's anything, I've learned to be a lot more adventurous in what I eat that I'm...
With the baked kibbe, I'll put it in the bread and then dip it in the hummus. Yeah.
See, now here's the thing. Now, is toum Lebanese or is that like the garlic sauce?
Oh,
really?
Maybe that is the garlic sauce. THUME.
Yes, I was told by the person who English was like maybe a fourth language who was running the shop I was in. He's like, it's pronounced tomb, like a tomb you would put someone, lay him to rest in. I'm like, oh, but it's not spelled the same. Okay, so I assumed it was some Middle Eastern thing because it's.
I have typed in tomb on Google. Nothing about food at all.
Maybe I'm fucking spelling it wrong.
Tomb food? He keeps asking me, did you mean thyme? Hold on, let me see. Well, I know the garlic sauce, what was it called? What did my grandma call it? Lubna? It's yogurt and garlic.
Yeah, I think Lebna.
Leum.
Lebneh. How to make Lebna?
Yeah.
Lebna, how to make Lebna.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, now, see, because the way it was explained to me is that if it has yogurt in it, then that's more of a Greek spin on the recipe.
Yeah, traditional tomb, Lebanese garlic sauce, TOUM.
TOU. Yeah.
That's it. You type in Lubna, first recipe that comes up, first line. Lubna is a soft Middle Eastern cheese made from strained yogurt.
Yeah, toum. A bold, creamy garlic sauce and dip. Lebanese toum is easy to make at home with the help of the food processor and a little good technique. Blah, 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 blah. I looked up how to make it. It's pretty much garlic and spices and shit, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it says it right in there. Yeah. Boy, I don't know what you got. You better fucking find a Jewish disco to bomb or something. Get your fucking Middle Eastern card fucking filled back up. How do you not? It's in the name, Lebanese garlic sauce. How do you not know about this shit?
Get my sand card revoked.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I mean... If I ever run into Irish people, they're like, you want a drink? And I'm like, no, because I'm a fake Irishman. No way, I don't drink anymore.
Because I can tell you, this stuff, my whole life until right now, I've just called it the garlic sauce.
See, now, because when I started, the one restaurant I went to, they referred to it as tomb. Every other restaurant, this is why I stopped calling it tomb, I go to, I'm like, hey, can I get a side of tomb? And I'll sometimes get like blank stares. And I'm like, okay, did I just mangle that word? Like, it can't be that hard to pronounce, right? And they're like, do you mean the garlic? And I'm like, yes, that. So now I just call it garlic, yeah.
We have no Lebanese food anywhere near us. Like, nowhere near us.
Wow.
So I have to look up restaurants. Like, we have Greek food.
You know Al-Qaeda living down here.
And here's the good news about the Lebanese garlic sauce. It's a great source of antioxidants. It has anti-inflammatory properties. Studies have shown that it'll help lower high blood pressure, high cholesterol. So, yeah, there you go. Besides your breath smelling like something that would be out of like Dracula's nightmare.
It's a good lube.
It's good for you. There you go. Good for you and delicious. How many things can you say that about?
It's made of garlic, oil, lemon juice, and salt.
And it's funny because I can really tell the places that use more lemon juice than others. Same with the hummus. Like, some hummus is really tart, and I'm like, whoa, okay, my asshole just puckered. And then other hummus, I'm like, is there any flavor? It's like paste.
I'm a hummus critic because I was raised on between my grandmother, my aunts, and my mom. I was raised on homemade hummus, so I'm a tough critic. And yeah, that restaurant I steered you towards is good shit.
Well, there you go. There's our unofficial seal of approval from. Well, no, it's our official seal of approval, but they're not a sponsor. So yeah.
Shout out to Ike's in Sterling Heights, Michigan. For those of you local that are listening, for those of you who aren't, tough shit, come to Michigan.
I feel like that's y'all's slogan.
Well, and then once you're here, tough shit, you're in Michigan.
Well, once we get a Republican governor back, that'll be the new tough shit, come to Michigan. That'll be a new tourism slogan.
Yeah, we are about due to bounce back the ping pong game, and our next governor is going to be a 2-term Republican. Yeah. Or is it 3 terms is the limit here in Michigan? 2. Is it 2 or 3? 2? No, so it'll be only one more year?
Election was last year. Oh no, we get this is only year 1. We get 3 more years of Big Gretch, buddy. Yeah, that election was only last year.
Oh, that's right, because the 2018, she put medical marijuana on the fucking ballot in 2018. Or medical marijuana was put on there, and that was like...
She rode that into office.
Absolutely, yeah. That was definitely, there was some talk between her fucking people and hey, can we get this on the ballot? Do anybody owe us any favors? Because young people tend to vote Democrat, right?
Yeah.
But hey, according to that article that I referenced earlier from Dame about what was it, Gen X, the new Gen X, the new what do you call it?
Or the new boomers.
The new boomers. And I completely lost where I was going with that anyway. So anyways, time to call this a fucking night. Let's go.
Yeah. For the 3rd time.
No, because I'm trying to pull up the goddamn article, and it pulled up fucking 4 articles, and I'm like, none of these are article I want. And then by the time I got over that, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I was looking for this article. I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Yep. So let's end this biatch at Gen Exhausted Pod on the social media machines. ChristopherMedia.net has a PayPal button if you would like to help us out with some commerce. And wherever you listen to the show, if you got the ability to rate and or review us, we'd appreciate it because it helps people find the show. If you're a new listener, welcome. If you're an old listener, thank you for sticking around. And I appreciate you listening. And we'll catch you next week.
Later, guys. I'll unmute myself.
See ya.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too. You're still in bed.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.